Welcome back to episode 34 of the Dubois Podcast, where, as every week, we're here with Dubois.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you caught me off guard.
I almost missed that one, too.
Surprise! I had to do it. I had to drag it out, keep you on your toes.
We're getting too comfortable with the we are as the...
You gotta switch it up.
We're ready.
We're 34 episodes in, gotta change it up.
I was just making light skin faces at the camera. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why.
Make sure, editor, to zoom in on him.
Don't do all that. Don't do that.
Yeah, and just send me that clip. But yeah, we're here another week as always. We're gonna start off with our music recommendations.
Hey,
Veronica, would you like to go first?
My music recommendation this week is Ego by Kennedy. I think it's Ryan, but it may be Ryun.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation, but I really, really like this song. It's basically her saying that she's like confronting her ego and that part of herself, and like she's knocking on their door and like asking like, what do you want? What am I doing? And it's a really catchy vibe. Like the hum is like really good and I like it. It's definitely been stuck in my head a lot, and I found her on TikTok. So it doesn't look like she's like a out there artist like that. So make sure you check her out because her music seems really good.
Sorry.
As these two are just being goofballs.
I'm sorry.
But on that note, I am all set, and I will let Sean go since he's got some stuff to say.
I will say before
You want to tell the class?
That's crazy. He's the instigator.
I didn't know. Hey, roll back the clip.
Well, no, I just figured I'd say you because you're the next person. It'd be crazy if I skipped over.
Him being like, you got something to tell the class. He did it.
I didn't do nothing.
I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know about all that.
What?
I don't know if I believe all that.
Me?
I was gonna say, you brought up TikTok, and like honestly, with TikTok, I think it's the one thing that's great about it is you find a lot of different music from it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
True.
like every week I'm adding like 2 to 5 songs. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it's great.
I would say a lot of the music that I have found and a lot of the music that like I personally have added to the playlist has been music that I found off of TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm very
Yeah.
thankful for that. It's put me on to so many great artists. So we're glad to put you on.
Yeah.
True.
All right, Sean, you're up.
don't watch that TikTok.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Should I go into the spiel now, or should I save it for right after the music
We'll
segment?
do it after. We'll make it a part of the
Okay.
week segment.
Yeah.
Since I'm sure most
Yeah.
of us
Get ahead of
don't have week stuff.
Okay, true. My music recommendation is The Emptiness Machine.
Hey.
Linkin Park.
Yeah.
New song that
That's
came
tough.
out with the debut of their new lead singer.
Hey.
Ashley Armstrong?
I think it's Emily Armstrong.
Emily Armstrong. Sorry, apologies, Emily. Emily Armstrong.
I don't know her like that.
New singer. Sorry, Mrs. Armstrong. I apologize.
Mrs.
Yeah. Miss Armstrong. I don't know your status. Yes, they debuted their new lead singer, and it's very cool to see Linkin Park still going forward.
Yeah.
With making music. It's very nice to see. It's also somewhat reminiscent of like some of their kind of not exactly the same as their older stuff, of course, but it gives similar vibes to some of their older stuff. So I'm a fan of it, and I will have more to say about that once we get into the weeks.
And they also have an album coming out in November. So
Yes, I think
I'm
November
Oh,
15th,
yeah.
if I'm not
and I
mistaken.
definitely want to give it a listen.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that all for now, you said?
That's all for me.
All right.
all he
That's all
wrote.
for now.
Waiter.
My music recommendation. No, you're good.
Sorry.
My music recommendation this week is Falling on Deaf Ears by Hail the Sun. I don't mean to get a little real or a little sad, but the song essentially is it's kind of just talking about religion and the aspect of like, people who are praying are asking for things from God or, whatever God they believe in. And not all the time are they getting what they want from that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the struggle of like continuing that faith while not getting what you like. It sounds terrible, getting what you want, but that's essentially what it is. It's
What
like,
you're asking
you're
for,
dealing with
basically.
troubles, you're dealing with more
Yeah.
issues, issues back to back to back. Sometimes you start to lose faith, and me myself, I kind of struggle with like religion and belief. I think last year or 2 years ago kind of just learned what agnostic was and just kind of went with that because I don't know what's out there.
I'm gonna take a pass.
But the
on that
song is
question.
really what? Oh, that's fine. But yeah, the song is really good. They are a good band. If you are someone that kind of struggles with those kinds of things, it's definitely a good song that will probably reach out to you. Give it a listen. It's a really good band, honestly.
Nice.
True.
Hugger.
Chance, what's your song?
I concur. Okay, you about to sing it. Hold on.
Anyway,
He feeling it today. Hey.
my song is "Every Kind of Way" by her. I listened to it while I was in the afterlife.
Welcome back, bud.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, yeah, how's that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. You know,
Sorry, we can save it for the week. My fault.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I was haunting my girlfriend for most of it.
As one does.
Yeah, you know, got to do that. And she was listening to a song while I was in the afterlife, and I listened to the song with her while I was in the afterlife, but she was not in the afterlife. And that was one of the songs that I listened to. It was great.
She was in the before life. You were in the afterlife.
Exactly. But we connected through the realms, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Through the veil
Exactly.
of life.
Anyway, it's about wanting to love somebody in every type of way.
Fair.
Sex.
Fair. Oh.
I mean that, you know.
That's one way.
That's a way to love somebody.
Oh,
That is
usually-
one.
Oh, so is,
I
is
mean-
that not the focus in the song?
I mean, it's you know,
Every
I mean
way.
that's a part of the way.
Yeah, but usually people say, "Oh, love somebody in every way," but they're talking about fucking. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's definitely fucking involved in the song.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know if 100% of the song is strictly fucking. No.
Okay.
So there's probably some, you know, non-fucking things.
Some non-fucking.
Yeah.
Some fucking.
Freaking.
Some fucking, some non-fucking, a little bit.
Just how I like it.
Exactly. Anyway.
Unless it's Bruno Mars. Bruno, stop singing about fucking.
Yo.
Singing
Stick
about
to
love.
loving.
Love.
Except a little
Love.
piece of
Make
heaven.
love.
Yeah, but
Nah,
I
that was
feel
a
like,
banger.
to be honest with you, like people will have sex to that song for sure, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, absolutely. I will.
Hey, sometimes
I never will.
you gotta do
Never.
Sean, your mom watches this.
So
Sorry, mom.
she has to learn one way.
Listen, you want grandkids, don't you?
Oh,
my
whoa.
gosh.
It's gonna
I
happen.
gotta put in the work to make the people.
Exactly.
Make the people.
And Bruno Mars will
Everybody
be playing.
people.
Oh, hell no. There you go, Bruno.
There it is.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
You're
no, people for
Bruno.
sure are gonna be having babies to that song.
Babies.
I almost did solo somehow.
Oh, hell no.
Wow, okay.
Almost
I have
like
so many
Oh,
questions.
Impregnated yourself?
I don't.
no,
Like a starfish?
Like you know how like SpongeBob, like the reproduce by budding thing.
Uh-huh.
I almost did that when I heard that song.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyways, why are we
Amazing.
talking about me so
Yeah,
much?
Alex, what's up? What's your song, bro?
Hey. Alex here. It's me.
Well,
Yeah.
there.
My song this week is Her by Javiki, or Jake if you.
That's crazy. We got Javiki by her and then
Yeah,
her by
her by-
Javiki.
Wait,
Yeah, hey,
to the
that's
beat.
great.
You think they know each other?
I hope not. But basically, it's basically just him being like, "Hey, life it wasn't really life like it was supposed to until I met her," and
Yes,
I'm like,
sir.
"Woo,
Yeah.
I feel
That's
that.
cute.
I feel that. Well, I hope to feel that anyway." But honestly, it was just a very good. Hey, you know, it's a very good song. It changed my brain chemistry and the way it works. I was listening to it like all night, like the other night. I was going through it. It's a very good song. You should listen to it,
I agree.
and you can listen to it.
On the as Sean does it.
No, I'm doing it.
Oh.
Get off the mic. I was saying as Sean does it because I'm gripping it like you do.
Wait, yo.
Pause.
Never grip it like me.
All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
They call me the grip god.
Real gripper.
Oh my god.
Back to what we're talking
You sound
about.
like
You can shut up, Alex. You can listen to all of these recommendations from today and ones before
Yeah.
on the
Dubois music recommendation playlist.
on Spotify.
you sound like if you-
Spotify.
you sound like you're about to start singing Cat Daddy. Real gripper.
Is that what he says in it?
He's like real, like, what was it? Real winner, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, get it? Like skipper. Anyway.
Looking for your girl? Just
Yeah.
missing
Yeah.
my cat daddy.
Hey.
Don't copyright us, please.
True.
Yeah, let's
Cat
move
Daddy
on
don't.
to our weeks or things you want to discuss because that tends to happen sometimes. Veronica, you got anything for your week or just gonna pass it on?
Nothing too there. No.
Nothing to there. All right.
Yeah.
And Sean.
All right, gang, strap in. I got some shit I got to say.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's
Yo,
hear it.
Dre, I got
Okay.
some. Anyway, so when it comes to this Lincoln Park announcement, as per usual, bunch of people are being absolute freakazoids
True.
because girl, it's my band, girl.
Bozos.
And
Bozos.
I have heard some of the dumbest shit I think I could ever hear about this Linkin Park decision.
Yeah.
Let's just start. That's at the front of it. Let's just start with this. I have heard that there are some that she is involved with, I guess, like Scientology or something.
Oh.
And also, I guess she was one of the people who defended Danny Masterson, the guy who played Hyde on that 70s show when he sexually assaulted somebody, which she has since apologized for. It felt, she was like, yeah, I thought he was a good guy and I was wrong. It didn't like feel like a crazy apology.
I still feel like he should be innocent, but
but it was. I think I don't know. But if you criticize her for those things, that is perfectly fine and understandable.
Yeah.
I need to get that out of the way at the front.
Yeah.
Now, for the rest of you dumbasses, okay?
Bozos.
A lot of people are saying stupid shit like, "It sounds just like Paramore." Me when I've listened to my second girl band, it's like, dude,
low key.
like
It's like, why are you so fucking mad? Like,
even beyond that, why are
let
you
her
lying?
live.
Yeah, it's true.
It doesn't sound anything like
No.
Paramore. What are
No.
you talking about?
Very
but
different
honestly,
sounds.
that's the only person that people can like relate her to. That's
Yeah.
like well
They're
known
like,
enough to where
yeah.
they'll be
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
like I guess I can hear.
girl.
Woman lead
You know,
singer.
like it's a fucking stretch. Like they're really just relating them because they're two women singers in a
Exactly.
band. But like they're gonna be like, oh, she sounds like her, but she doesn't. Like you're just a hater.
Facts.
And someone said this thing, and I know that other people saw it and were like, "Oh my god, they ate." Because I've been seeing a lot of
I
like,
bet you they didn't.
they should have just renamed the band. They should have just called it something else. It's not Linkin Park, so don't call it that.
God, bro.
It's like,
It is.
Are you dumb?
Facts.
That's not like
It
a
still
good.
is Linkin
it's
Park.
still Linkin Park.
Yeah.
It's one different member.
Yeah.
It's one different member.
Yeah, bands do it all the time where they like will swap out the lead singer and they keep the same
But
name.
it's
Look at
not even
Dance
that.
Gavin Dance. They've done it like 3 or 4 times.
But it's not
True.
even that. If
It's not
they
even
were
Gavin
to
no more.
really like sit here and remarket themselves as an entire different band,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to regain a new following. They're gonna have
Yeah.
to like yes, people mainly
not-
know
not
the
a
band
great
because of
marketing move.
Chester, but like people also know the other members. It's
Yeah.
not like people don't know
Mike
who the fuck they
Shinoda's
are.
Mike Shinoda, come on, man.
Yeah.
But also,
Right.
Chester wasn't even the person who founded Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it wasn't Chester's band.
Yeah.
It was just Linkin Park. It was all them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and also obviously I don't know Chester, but like, or hadn't known Chester, but like I can't imagine any scenario where he'd be like, no, you must change the name of the band since I am no longer.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel like it's
just
just
ridiculous.
people are just genuinely, truly trying to find something to be mad about because their own lives are either miserable or their own lives
Yeah.
are boring and they
Or-
want something
yeah.
to entertain themselves. Because, like, realistically, I get, like, being mad about those things that you mentioned. Like, of course, that's valid. Like, that's being mad about things, like, that, understandable. But, like, trying to say that she's like Paramore and that she's like Hayley Williams, like, you're really stretching. Like, you're just trying to say it because Hayley Williams is a well-known, popular, like, female music
Yeah.
artist. So,
Yeah.
like, you're just reaching there. Like, I feel like people just don't want to give her a chance, and it makes me also question the validity of the other things that they say because, like, if you're that mad about her just joining a band, like, what kind of bullshit are you going to make up? Like, I'm not
Exactly.
saying that it's all wrong, but, like, it makes me question, like, what out there is the truth and what out there is
Yeah.
bullshit.
See, the problem is all the dudes that are like not focusing on the actual things to critique are just misogynistic dudes who are like,
No.
woman replaced Chester. Like, listen, bro,
Which is even
don't
more
get me
annoying.
wrong. I was a Linkin Park lover all through middle school, all through elementary school. That was my shit. He passed away 8 years ago.
True.
You know, the band's got to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's totally fine. They pick someone that they like that, honestly, in my opinion, sounds kind of similar to him in some instances.
Yeah.
So it's a good addition. It's not a bad one.
I've heard a lot of people say like, it doesn't sound like Linkin Park anymore.
It's
It
not
doesn't sound like
supposed to. It's a different
And, like,
artist.
no, exactly. Like they're going with a new sound.
Yeah.
But what's extra dumb about that take is that Linkin Park, toward the end years when Chester was still around, didn't sound like Hybrid Theory
Yeah.
and
No.
Meteoria like everybody loves so much.
you know
They
what
didn't
I
sound like that
think?
either.
Yeah.
Now this sounds a little bit closer to those eras. So I don't understand why people have a problem.
I feel like though
It's
deep
woman.
down,
It's
like,
a woman.
and maybe it's just my opinion because I am a woman, but I feel like it would have been more disrespectful to replace him with a man.
No, low key, because like a lot of people, there's like this one gentleman, I forget his name, who sounds just like Chester whenever he's like performing, and people are like, "Why did they get this guy? Why did they get this guy?"
Because then it genuinely feels like you're replacing
replacing
him at that point.
You don't want a carbon copy.
Yeah.
Memory.
Yeah.
That's
You
insane.
change
Why would
something
you
that
do
people
that?
are used to, they're going to get mad no matter
That's
what.
like
That's
getting a
awesome.
Michael Jackson impersonator to perform at
perform-
concerts for
yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's
Yeah.
disrespectful to the memory of him.
Yeah.
and it's insane and ridiculous. It truly baffles my mind that like people like really feel this stuff. But I'm also not surprised because as somebody who grew up a metalheads are some of the most annoying fucking music lovers on the entirety of the internet.
Especially in regards to how they feel about women. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, any man who like genuinely hates a woman just because she's a woman, you suck and you need help.
Facts.
Like growing up throughout my
Period.
life, I've listened to all different types of music due to like my parents' influences and all that stuff. Never more would I would never go into like a metal video on YouTube and see people in the comments talking about, rap is way better than this, hip hop's way better than this. I would never see that. But under every single hip hop video I would listen to, there would be metalheads being like, "This isn't real music. This is just
Oh my
noise.
God,
this isn't
bro.
blah blah blah." Meanwhile, like the average like true metalhead, the music that they listen to is just a bunch of like tin cans smacking together and like guttural pig noises.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this shit is gas. And I'm like,
Yeah.
like, listen, if that's what you like, that's what you like.
Yeah.
But like, you don't have to pretend. Like, there's this weird superiority complex.
Yeah.
Oh, this is real music. This isn't real. It's all just music.
Like, what
Shut
does
up.
it matter? As long as people like to listen to it. Like, I'm not forcing you to listen to what I want to listen to. Like,
Yeah.
I like to listen to all different kinds of music, but like, I'm not going to sit here and make you listen to something that you don't fucking like.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
It's
It's ridiculous. Oh,
Oh,
Damn it! Oh, I owe you a soda. Perhaps I could offer up this
Oh,
Diet
okay.
Pepsi. That's one of the most, one of the greatest sodas.
I
to
love
exist in the
Diet
world.
Pepsi.
You love Diet Pepsi too. So
I sure
do I.
do.
I do too. 3.
Sorry.
PepsiCo, shut the fuck.
We're never getting. We're never.
PepsiCo, give me the message. I'll jump over the couch right now. What is that?
just look at us the right way.
I don't know if they want that kind of violence attached to their name, though, bro.
No, but like
That's we'll send
You
it to
can
them
cut that. You
personally.
can cut that.
Oh, okay.
That goes to
Okay.
Pepsi personally.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that are going
Alright.
to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new Linkin Park singer, I think she's going to do great.
Nice.
I will admit, I heard some of the live performances, and like she sounds pretty good. I think she might have just been a little nervous.
Yeah.
because it certainly felt kind of shaky in some parts.
Well, I mean,
definitely.
she has like a legend realistically that
True.
she has to
There's
follow up to.
large shoes to
Yeah.
fill, so I'm
Yeah.
entirely not surprised.
Also, she's already getting hella hate.
And-
Yeah,
you know,
plus
for
like
just existing.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, so but when it comes to like the actual song that they produced in the studio, it sounds great and sounds a lot like old Linkin Park. And also like her style is almost the same as Chester's was with that
Yeah.
like you were saying earlier, kind of like that guttural,
The guttural like
like not exactly screaming in the way that
Screaming.
screamo is, but like
Yeah.
that rasp to her singing voice.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
I also feel like this way now with a woman as a lead, they probably are able to expand their audience more.
True.
Like they're probably able to expand their female audience way more than it was before. Because like I imagine they had a following because I mean they're fucking Linkin Park, but like now I feel like it even
even
adds
further.
more people like it's like it's a cool girl, like
Girls
she's
are allowed here.
badass, like yeah, like it kind of opens up that like it's more accepted, it's more open, like I can listen to this music and I can relate to it and I can vibe to it and I can fuck with it and it's not like there's nothing behind it.
Yeah. All I know is as soon as I saw the announcement that it was a woman who was taking the place,
Oh, wait a minute.
I was like, oh, sick. And
Yeah.
then immediately
Yeah.
right after I was like, I already know I'm gonna
You're
see
like,
a
"Ah,
flood
fuck."
of
Yeah, I
Yeah.
opened the comments immediately.
DEI hire. It's like I hate,
Oh,
just hate
damn.
people who use stupid ass buzz phrases
What does
like
that
that.
mean?
Diversity. I forget what
Equity,
the
inclusion?
equity
Yeah.
inclusion. Yeah. So like
Are you joking? That is so
Yeah.
diversity, equity, inclusion.
stupid.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Just
Yeah,
because
bro.
she's a fucking woman.
That's literally
Come
if
on
there's
now.
a woman, if there's a black person,
Yeah.
if there's a gay person, a trans person, if there's anything,
If it's anything that's not white man, straight man.
But honestly, I
It's a DI
genuinely, wholeheartedly feel like if they did replace him with a man, it would be way worse. Like, I get she's getting hate, and I understand that, but I feel like people would fucking tear them to shreds
Yeah.
even more,
Yeah.
saying,
Honestly,
like,
no
you're
matter what.
replacing him.
Yeah,
da, da,
like
da, da,
I said,
da.
anything new that
Yeah,
people
any
have-
changes that they're going to make, they're
if
not going to
someone's been
like.
used to it for
Just
a
look at
while.
like 3 Days Grace, their lead singer left, and then they replaced them, and now everyone talks mad shit about 3 Days Grace.
Yep.
And like when they see the lead singer, because I think he's in a new band or something like that, they're like, this is real 3 Days Grace right here.
Oh my God, bro.
And it's like you're also disrespecting the other bands by comparing the artist to their old group. Like, be respectful.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that the lead singer is the front-facing person.
Yeah.
So, like, I get it that, like, you identify with that person more than you do with the rest of the group.
But there are other people,
But there's still other people who are a part of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, sure, they sometimes switch out talent for, like, the instruments and stuff, too. But, like, it's still the entity that still produces the music. And if the music isn't for you anymore,
Then
that's
okay.
fine.
You step
Right.
away.
You still have the old stuff to listen to if you want to.
Right.
You just
Nobody's
don't have to be weirdo
taking
about
that
it.
from you.
And also, if you are a true fan of anything, unless they have done something that is like bad or controversial, there's no reason for you to like be a dick to them when they change something.
Yeah.
You know, it's totally fine to be like, hey, it's not for me anymore, and step away and enjoy the old stuff, like Sean
Plus,
said.
it's
But
been how long
you can
since they
just,
made music?
Since Linkin Park's made music?
Yeah, a long time, right?
I don't know.
It's been a long time since they've made music. So
I know
like,
they put out like one song, I think, last year, but as far as like albums and stuff like that, I don't know actually. But I know it's probably it had to have been a while.
yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was saying. It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
Dang.
Yeah, so I don't know if you got any more to say on it. I don't know if you have more you want to share on that, but
I just think obviously my cantor right now is very energetic and very hot, but the point is, I just wish that people would be more accepting of change and not so afraid to kind of like take things in a new direction and still enjoy them for what they are. It's very strange behavior, and you're just kind of shooting yourself in the foot because you're missing out on good media.
and even then, if you were a fan or are a fan, give the new album a listen. If it's not for you, then it's
That's
not
fine.
for you. You don't got to trash on them.
Unless it's Assassin's Creed.
Damn.
We're not talking about that right now.
Don't get me started on Assassin's Creed.
I'm sorry.
All right, that's not the episode. For
Sorry.
this.
Never mind. Assassin.
But yeah, I hope. Well, again, there's the allegations or whatever about her. So with that, I take pause.
Yeah.
But for the art that she produces with Linkin Park, I'm excited for what the future holds. So
True.
so just be nicer, be kinder, and stop being mad when women
Exist.
exist. And
Love woman.
Period.
Like I do.
Wow, we love
Like
women.
facts.
Yes, exactly.
Nothing but woman. I love woman.
Yeah.
Woman.
Well, I got nothing really for my week, so I'm just gonna pass it on to Chance.
I was dead. It was pretty cool.
What?
He was dead. It was pretty
You
cool.
did. Pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. No,
What else
You
you need
need
to
the
say?
Chance translation.
Yeah. I need subtitles.
It was it was nice, getting away for a couple days. I think it was like 2.5 days, something like that, of death.
Nice.
Nice reset. Get away
As death
from
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was cool. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
That's it.
All right.
How about you, Alex? And cut. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna double it. Give it to the next part. It was alright. Taking some time in between occupations. It's cool. Just chilling, vibing,
Nice.
enjoying the break, living life
Yep.
like you should. I hope everybody enjoys life.
Indeed.
It's worth fighting for. Anyway,
True.
There is
deep.
one more thing we do need
Yes.
to talk
That
about
was
for the
deep.
week.
We will address that.
Okay. All right. So I'll let you do your thing.
Oh, okay. Hey, nice to see you again. There's a little pause there, a little transition. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Some things happen in between. Don't excuse it.
Yeah. I took the Diet Pepsi comment that Chance made a little too.
Yeah. But one big thing, as Sean had mentioned, that we want to discuss. I guess for us now, it's 2 weeks ago because this is 2 weeks after.
Yep.
We had posted a video about Epic the Musical.
Oh my God.
We had Sean, Alex, Austin, and Angela on there. Thank you guys again for being on it.
Yep.
And as some of you might have known, you might be new here because we have actually gained, I think at this point,
Like 50.
180
or
people
something. Yeah.
on TikTok that followed us because the
We
man
love
himself,
you.
Jorge, he took Sean's lovely TikTok that he recorded and reacted to it, posted it on all of his socials, and it really helped us out. And really appreciate that. I'm gonna let Sean go because I know he's super excited that.
It's honest. It's so crazy and surreal. I was at work. I was hucking bathrooms around, and Alex sent a message through of a YouTube notification that he got of Jorge reacting to the video that we put on there.
Yeah.
And like this whole time, I was just like, it'd be cool if Jorge saw this.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if he just left a like. That's all I want. All I need is a like, and my heart will be set ablaze. I'll be content to know that he saw it and thought it was cool enough to give a like.
There you go.
And then of course my brain starts going. I'm like, it'd also be cool if he left a comment. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, and I was like, not that this would happen, but it might also be cool if he just reposted it. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Because that means he liked it enough to repost it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And he said all of this to us, mind you. Like
Yes.
we had this conversation as a group.
I was like, it'd be cool. It'd be cool if
Yeah.
it happened. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it'd be cool if any one of those things happened, or all of them. But it
Little
ended up
did he
being
know.
even better because
True.
he just straight up did a full video of him reacting to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He stitched our video.
And that
Steeler.
is
That is insane.
Oh, shut up.
Why you gotta fuck the vibe up,
Problem
bro?
stealer.
We're gonna
Listen,
say the word. We'll take him out,
You
bro.
can take our stuff at any time. Listen, give us that direct line, and we will happily get some work together, sir. Please.
you're
I'll
over
let
here
him continue.
destroying our Pepsi connection. And
Oh, man.
bro.
I can work for it.
Bro, we're the ones who have to work for it. What are you talking about? No, it was crazy because like it's one of those things where like when people exist outside of your render distance, so to speak,
Minecraft.
especially when it comes to like famous people,
Yeah.
like not in the way that they are not real people and like that they don't deserve respect, because I know some people are probably gonna take that out of context.
Yep.
Like it feels like they're not actually real.
Yeah.
Like that they don't actually exist.
Yeah.
Or at least like you probably don't exist to them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
You
like
take in their
we're-
media,
Especially.
but you're like, they don't know me.
They don't know me.
Yeah,
You know?
they're like a dinosaur, and we're like,
Yeah, they're like in a
we're
realm,
very
like,
like
beyond. Yeah.
right.
Exist in a
We're
different
very
universe.
like
Yeah.
different compared to them. We're very far away. The
Yeah.
reach isn't there.
So like I remember when we went to see Noah Miller in,
Yeah.
yeah.
in
That was still crazy.
in concert.
True.
Concert.
At Funny Bone.
At the Funny Bone.
Yeah. At the Funny Bone.
It was crazy because it's like, holy shit, this
Like,
person
he's
that I
here.
see on a
Like,
screen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here
He's like
in
10 feet in
person.
front of me.
Yeah, literally.
But this experience is even crazier because the person that I love their art as much as I do and take in their content as much as I do, they reacted to the video that we made and like enjoyed it so much to post it on his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And he
shit is
quoted
so-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
In
like
the
mimicking some of the things
comments.
that I was doing in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it was crazy because a while ago his mom liked one of our
Yeah.
videos and I was going fucking nuts. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
That was from the
Yeah.
first time you talked about it, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
when I reposted it that one
Yeah.
time. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I can't believe it. Yo.
All right, I'm stretching.
Yeah.
My
What's going on? They
bad.
touching toes? What's going on
My
over there?
bad.
And then the other day, Armando,
Armando, yeah, I was gonna
he
mention that.
commented,
Yeah.
Eurylicus, he commented on one of our things. And that was even more insane.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is the guy. This is
Yeah.
Eurylicus
Yeah.
is him.
And we're
Yeah.
talking about him in that same
Yeah.
TikTok
Talking about him in
too.
this.
Yeah.
And he's cool and
Yeah.
it's bananas. And then I was just like, man, this is so crazy. I can't believe it. Any of this is happening. And then yesterday is when Jorge did his video. Yesterday morning, I was like, all right,
Yeah.
the video traction, it's run its course. This is probably as far as it's
Yeah.
going to go. No problem. It still did really well. I'm happy with the progress. That's all cool. Just for him to then drop that the same day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think honestly, when Alex sent that, like I didn't register at first what it was.
Me
I was
either.
like, oh, like people are just like tagging him because like
Yeah.
we've been making the video about him. Like,
Yeah.
because I was at work, so I was like, oh, I just quickly saw it and then I put it away, and then I was like, wait a fucking minute.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I happened to just go on break, like not even a minute afterwards. And I literally was like, oh my God, at work at like
Yeah.
7 fucking a.m. I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
oh my God, no way. Like I was freaking
Yeah.
out. I was like, this is in fucking
Yeah, it's wild.
I
insane.
was reloading my truck for work when the notification came through, and I looked at it and I was just like, nice, Jorge. And then I like saw out of
Double
the corner of my
take
eye
in your brain,
the
yeah.
words. I was like,
Honestly,
Dubois
what got
Podcast.
me was the picture of the group chat.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what
Yeah,
got me
yeah.
at first. I was like, I saw
Wait
it
a
and I was
second.
like, that looks familiar.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And I was like, why did that say the Dubois Podcast?
Yeah.
So I pulled out my phone again and I straight up like texted the group chat. I was like, you're fucking lying.
Nah,
There's
no way. No, sir.
This actually happened.
Yeah.
Like, this is like a dream scenario
Yeah.
Yeah.
where like a person that like I was saying earlier, whose art I love so much, looking at it and loving it, and like the fact that I made Jorge laugh is so like insane to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You were just making him laugh. That man was like wheezing. Like
True.
he was laughing, I think, the entire fucking
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Like he was dying.
seeing everyone else's responses to it, like we got comments on there of people being like, "This is true facts," or
Yeah.
like that, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
But then seeing like even like a larger community say the same thing, it
Yeah.
was it
His
was
own community just reacted
yeah,
to it
everyone
and enjoying it
quoting
as well.
loving it,
Yeah.
being like, "Yeah, he's speaking facts. This is the type of timing we're all on."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I loved
Honestly-
it. Somebody was saying, "Oh, I'm sorry
you're
to cut
good.
you off." Go ahead.
Honestly, you're gonna see when the next saga drops, all the comments, Jorge.
Look at Loki.
I'll lose my mind if it like becomes like a meme like that. I'll lose my mind.
That would be
Oh, dude.
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane. And one of the things that trips me out more than I thought it would is I saw someone comment under his post, "I'm glad you saw this. When I saw it, I was dying laughing." So like to me, that registered that it was somebody who saw our thing,
Yeah.
liked
Yeah.
our thing, and then like recommended it to him because I think it was somebody who commented on one of ours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the connection from us to then that person then commenting on his, and
But that
like,
too, yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
it's such a great like
Yeah.
It's surreal.
It's wild.
Plus
it's-
the connection of now to like where it was to where it is. Like the fact that we first just made it just to talk about it. Like
Yeah.
it's something that you put us onto that we were all interested in. That's something that like we all liked. And then for like his mom to like it, and then for like
I think he's
Eurelicus?
his girlfriend
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
right?
Eurelicus to like it. His
I don't know if
girlfriend was
she-
the one I believe that commented on it as well. I think
Really?
I think on the TikTok she commented first. It was funny. It was very
Oh,
cute.
okay.
Like
The
I
what?
think it was like she commented first. Like she was the first comment on the TikTok. But it was so cute, like seeing everybody. Somebody was like, this is how I explained it to my 6-year-old, and they're on board. And I was
Nice.
like, I just love that. Like the community is just so amazing, and they like seeing it on all social media platforms just blow up.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel real. Like it's like, oh my God, something that we did, something that we spoke about, something that like just a little old group from Connecticut talked about is now
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Ooh.
and
fucking viral.
yeah, like him duetting the TikTok. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But then for him to take that and put it on all of his
yeah.
things,
Yeah,
as I
it's
kept finding
everywhere.
out that I was like, oh, it's on Twitter, it's on Instagram,
Yeah.
it's on his
Yeah.
YouTube. I'm like,
And
this
he
dude's putting it
tagged us
everywhere.
too.
Yeah. My face, yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like he liked it that much that he went out of his way to like do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he genuinely enjoyed it. Like it's not. You can tell he wasn't faking it. Like he didn't do it for clout. Like he genuinely laughed. He thought we were
Yeah.
funny. Like, and it makes me like hopeful that he listened to our episode. And like, if you did, let us know what you
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
And
let us know what you think of
you
the
know,
rankings.
thank
This is
you.
true.
Thank you immensely for all
Yeah.
the love that you've shown us. Thank you for not only liking our video and liking our comments, but thank you for reposting our information. Thank you for tagging us. Like
True.
you not just doing what you've done and just being a great human has helped us in a lot of ways, and we're already seeing it, and we're blessed and we're thankful, and we hope to bring you more. And you know, like I said, sir, you know, you can hit us up. We'd be happy to do a collab.
Yeah,
you know?
honestly, if you want to get anyone here on the next saga or something, or next
Yeah, you gotta
two
All right, guys,
I mean, you know, but we are genuinely like so thankful. We are
Appreciate
so
it. Yeah.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
we are so happy. We can't thank you enough. And you know, I hope we can continue to make you laugh forever and ever.
Mm.
And listen, hey, it's already kind of posted on our TikTok, but I'll post the raw footage of the first one that I did for the
Yeah.
Also
Facebook
true.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
because
about
there
doing
is an original before that one.
This is a part two.
This
so.
is a part two. So
and I'll continue to do it further because that was my intention anyway. I was probably gonna
Yeah.
for
each
everyone
one.
that I didn't react to live. I was probably just gonna do that every single time
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
because I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we're
yeah.
glad you thought it was funny too.
But thank you, honestly.
Yes.
Immensely
Thank you
grateful.
to all the
Yeah.
new people that liked
Absolutely.
our stuff and liked
True.
our content and followed us. You
We
know,
love
hope
you.
hope you enjoy what we're going to be putting out in the future, and hopefully you stick around.
Yeah.
Yes, we were
Thank
very
you.
appreciative for anybody and everybody who sends a like, takes their time to leave a comment, just even
Shares
watches, even
everything.
shares. Even if you just watch the whole thing through, we're immensely appreciative of
Truly,
that.
yeah.
We're like she was saying, we're just some friends from Connecticut. We're just doing our thing here, just talking to
Out the basement.
we're out the basement.
Yeah.
but-
Fresh out the basement.
Yeah.
so we're happy and thankful to have all of you.
Yeah, and we're still surreal right now. Like this doesn't feel real. It still is like
Yeah.
processing for the most of us.
The
So
day after, it still hasn't fully worn.
yeah,
True.
like we're still registering like the impact of what this has, and we're thankful and we can't wait to see what goes forward.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that being said, as I said at the end of the episode, stream epic.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It'll truly change your life.
35 out of 10.
Yes.
Yeah. 35,000 out of 10.
Exactly.
All right. So I had planned a little activity for us.
I love activities. Yippee.
You may or may not see it depending on how long this goes.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Activity.
Proud or not.
Yeah. I have a
Bonus section, no?
Bonus.
True. Sub to our Patreon that we don't have.
The YouTube
I-
membership.
Well, yeah,
That we also don't have.
Yeah.
true. We are going to play What Is Even That?
Yay.
The game that
Yay.
Sean has done 2 parts of. I believe only 2, right?
Yeah, two so
2 parts.
Dos.
And
What
given
is even that?
given our topic for later, I figured why not do it again?
Later.
So I'm going to, or here are the rules actually. I am going to give a vague description of, I guess I would say, anime villain groups. I'll just say put the topic out there now.
Yay.
And you guys have from when I start talking to a minute after to answer it. First to answer gets the point. If no one gets it,
Yeah.
I get a point. And I win.
We're not letting that happen.
We can't let that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I probably made these a little easy, but we'll see.
Hey.
Has the host won yet?
No.
I think
I
Tied.
no. The
say.
first time I think we tied. No,
Yeah.
second time we tied because it was me and me and Alex tied, not you.
Yeah. You never won.
The host never
And you
wins.
never will.
Well,
Maybe now
they
it's
still
not.
do actually, technically.
The host always
Yeah.
wins. I forgot that is one of the main
Yeah.
one of the main things of the game. Is that the host always wins.
Regardless of who wins,
the
host
house.
always wins.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1.
If
A group of pyros do all they can to see the best fireworks show ever.
White clad.
Yes.
What?
there it is.
Oh,
I
from-
didn't even get the timer
Fireworks.
going yet. I was still
Yeah.
transitioning to sliding over.
I was like, what's their name? Like I didn't know what their name
Literally,
was.
all I kept thinking was Fire Force.
Yeah.
Fire Force.
I mean,
Fire
yeah.
Force.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
It's the evil crew.
I don't-
Yeah, but I want to get the right
I was
name,
really
you know?
locked
I
in
don't
for
want to
real.
just be like, Fire Force. Instead of be like, the fuck is their name?
All right, well, that's 1 point for Sean. That was very quick.
There it
Oh,
is.
damn.
It's my
I-
time.
and now I'm scared. Number 2. A bunch of outcasts with empty souls want to take out the Supreme
Espada.
Soul. Fuck.
Yo, you didn't even finish talking.
Right, let
Yes,
me
yes,
finish speaking.
It is
Keep
what-
breaking the rules.
It is when I
Keep
start.
breaking the
No,
rules.
it's in the rules.
I said,
No,
I made the rules.
It's from, yeah, it's from when I
made
start
the rules.
to a
On me, you
minute
said
after.
finish, bro. On me, you said finish talking, bro.
No.
I made the rules.
I
Hey,
said,
shut up.
You said a minute after you finished time.
No,
I
no,
didn't.
no,
I
you said-
said
you said.
when they start talking up to a minute after.
Yeah.
He's
I also
saying,
said that.
He's saying he made the rules so we can break them.
Low key.
Either way,
I'll
2
see you all
points.
in court.
2 points for Sean. And I'm extra regretting this. Number
Good one.
3. Petty thieves that love to steal the pets of good citizens.
Team Rocket.
True.
That one was yours.
He said true. He didn't even say it.
Yeah. I just said it.
Too quick.
I have a
had to
big
process.
Easter egg
All right.
This one.
They
Yeah,
know
I was like,
before
I'm
being
gonna
too
just let him
quick.
do his thing.
Damn.
3 points for Sean. Next time, I'm gonna just. I'm gonna give like 3 words at this point.
Big, burly
Number
man.
4. A father splits up his bad habits into 7 beings.
The homunculus.
Homunculi.
Pardon
Well,
me.
She
Hey,
said
you got-
homunculi first. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, damn it! Recount. Stop the steal.
I'm surprised.
Stop the steal.
All right. The last one, damn,
That
Russ.
counts
Damn.
It's gonna be like well, I did 5 because that's what he did last time, and I was like, oh, it lasted a bit, but I forget that when playing
Might be
against
a
Sean, this
little more
dude's
kick
brain
mark.
works too fast.
Low key.
He's when it's him against us, it's just like we all take too long to think about anything.
True.
All right.
Say this one's for all the marbles. This is the last one, right?
Nice.
No, we're not doing that. I'm tired of doing that. All right. A group of skilled fighters start wars to end them.
Akatsuki.
Fuck. Don't even put this in the episode.
I'm the guy.
Did any of y'all did anything to get close to any of
Honestly,
those?
I didn't even get a second to think.
about what you said. I had to process the words.
Yeah.
Right, like
Sean-
I was still registering what you were saying.
Sean lost the quote one. He's like, I'm not losing this
I
game.
didn't get
Hey, you almost let me win, bro.
I know.
Oh my god. What do you mean? It almost let you win. I was in the lead
I was
for
gonna
like
say actually.
a long time.
Wait, what do you
bro.
mean?
Yeah, you're only in the lead for like the first 5 questions.
Yeah, let's try that.
He stopped paying attention after that.
I had the lead at one point.
It felt like you had it for a lot longer.
yeah. I thought I was on top of the world.
I'd like to thank my mom. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Don't do that. She's gonna be like, for anime, don't do
Yeah,
that.
actually,
yeah.
She'll be like, why'd you
low
thank
key.
me for
Low
that?
key.
Anything else?
Well,
Yeah.
Sean's our winner. Next time, I hope I can make it difficult. I'm sorry for the fans that couldn't guess because he already said it.
Damn, you're right.
That
I
was
forgot about
funny.
leaving space for the
Can't believe
fans.
it.
Might have to readjust the rules.
He just
Yeah.
got so excited. He's like, I gotta go.
All right. Well, that went a lot faster than I thought. So we're
Hey, that means we
gonna
can keep it in.
yeah,
Probably.
if it's good.
I think it is.
We're
That's
gonna.
what she said.
I bet you do.
I wonder why.
That's what she said.
Oh, well, yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Good for her.
Nice.
Come on. Yeah, I can say
Yeah,
what's that.
zoom in on that.
Yes.
Close enough.
Succession.
Since Sean won the What Is Even That game, and I already said the topic, which is anime villain groups, I decided to do a tier list where we rank
Poggers.
15 anime villain groups based on how evil they are. I'm not doing based on how strong they are. I don't know why I'm looking at a TV when the camera's over there. I'm not doing based on how strong they are because it is not fair. Power scaling between different anime does not make sense,
Bastard.
and we have some biases that we'll address later. that
That's
make it
perfect
difficult.
timing because
So-
Chancellor just like bastard, and then we have some biases.
So it is strictly just on the evil deeds that they have done. All right, and for some of them, I will give
You got me on there?
no.
I'm wicked.
You're not a group.
You wish.
I said
No, you're
groups,
right.
bro. You're one man.
Like,
I've known you for how long, bro? So yeah, I'm gonna basically
You say you ain't got partners for real.
that's crazy. What is y'all?
We're coworkers.
Damn. I
Co-hosts.
remember that. I remember that.
we are going to start with a well-known group. You know, if you watch the anime, you probably know them. You might have heard of them, even if you don't. The Akatsuki. Oh. All right. We'll put them somewhere, and then we'll discuss why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what does everyone think? Where do they think they belong?
It's so hard.
On purely evil deeds?
They're like evil adjacent.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
If we're
low
talking
key.
Purely evil deeds.
Yeah, I'm gonna say then low key
then
like
A or B, like B.
Yeah, they're
I was
pretty up
thinking.
there.
I was thinking A.
Because like realistically, all they did was kill a bunch of random people.
Yeah.
that's
like-
what I was gonna say.
well,
Low key
I
put
was-
them down.
Oh, like lower than
Yeah.
Lower than
Okay,
B.
I was gonna
Low
say
key,
C,
like
but
they ain't really
C.
like evil for real.
Maybe
Like they
B.
evil, but they're not
So
like.
that, okay, so we'll discuss. So that's 2 C's.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Wait, 2 C's. Hold on.
Well, you said lower than
Like
B.
D. Or
No,
F?
well, no. I haven't even thought about my placement. Low key.
You just said lower than B. So C,
I gotta
D, and
think.
F.
I gotta think about it specifically.
He said it's
All
in
right,
the
well-
second half.
There are
of the
3
graph.
things under B, bro. Let me think.
If you say F, I'm jumping across this table.
Yeah, F is crazy.
I'll put C so we can discuss.
I say,
But
y'all-
if you
y'all-
say
y'all
I
say
feel
yours
like
first.
they're
Let me
B or C.
Let me think.
I was gonna say
Okay,
A or B.
what was their
but
main goal?
they're
Aside
to
from blowing up?
act like they don't know nobody.
You don't know nobody.
Period.
Basically, from like what I remember, their main goal was to like get all the Jinchuriki.
Yeah. Was it for
activate the
Mado's
10 tails? That so they got kind of tricked into
for
that.
Payne's plan.
Yeah.
What was
Well, no,
Payne's
it was for
But like they
moder-
didn't. Well, but they didn't know that like it was moderate. Like
Yeah, they
Like,
were tricked.
What was Payne's plan?
It was basically,
cause
that's why I said
pain.
to start wars.
No,
They
it was
wanted
to
to
cause
basically
pain.
be like the ones that kind of like ended wars, but by using wars and like kind of selling off the Jinchuriki to each nation to like empower them, but also give them like absolute control, I guess, over that.
I feel.
Golly,
See,
they
I feel like
fucked
they
that up.
could be like an A B.
True.
I mean, no, they went against Naruto, bro. What can you
Yeah,
do?
I guess
Takuto
that's
Jutsu does a lot.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I feel like they could be like A B just because of like the damage that they were able to cause. Like they were, as a group, able to cause a lot of damage, but as individuals, they were also able to cause a lot of damage. So I think when you like add the amount that they've done all together, I feel like they're like A or B.
As
Yeah,
far as
because-
completing their task, I feel like
This isn't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say
This
C.
isn't.
No, I think
isn't
I'm gonna say
a
C.
completing the task though. This is what
Yeah.
things they have done.
I think I will say C
So-
because all they really did, like you said earlier, is kill people,
Like kill-
and it was kind of for like a not like a good cause, but like their version of peace.
Yeah.
So like it's
think-
not out of a
yeah.
place of evil, but and also the
but
actual
I do
attack
wanna
There
was
was
also
also-
mention-
destruction too.
Pain.
yeah, but like
Pain leveled the entire like Leaf Village, and yes, I know what you're gonna say. He brought them all back.
Well,
but
I'm
I
not gonna
want to
say
say
that.
before we get to that, he did do that.
yeah.
You know, obviously Naruto
Yeah,
did
but,
his
like-
thing, and that was one man broken into 7, I think, or 6 or whatever. But like, you know, and then the Sand Village, Sasori and Data are pulling up and not only kidnapping Gaara, but also like
Whooping his ass.
blowing up multiple parts of the Sand Village.
Yeah, but like destruction of property ain't like
People die too. That's every anime. Come on. He's like terrorist attacks. Not even that
but
big of a
honestly
deal.
though, it's like realistically, like once again, like destroying like parts of the city, it's bad. But like pure evil,
Okay, well, so then what's
Like-
what's your parameter if like
Yeah.
killing people and blowing up buildings?
well, once again, the killing people part, that's crazy. That's foul.
And that's what they're
but
doing.
like I'm adding that.
Yeah.
But like the destruction, like the village part, it's bad. But it's not like enough for me to like put them up a rank. You know what I mean?
But you got to understand that when like destruction of property means that people that live there or were still alive don't have those things. They have to rebuild. Now they're in a
Right.
Yes.
hardship.
Or they're dead.
So
Yes.
you're affecting the living and the dead.
Yes.
But if you
And
wipe
it's
out
bad.
an entire
And it's bad.
town per
But
se,
I'm also like putting it up against like every other group too who does the same thing.
And I will also say at the end we will rearrange if we need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know
yeah.
it's okay. Don't
I'm
be
trying
upset
to
if
see
we
what
put
makes them
them.
unique. You know what I mean?
So what?
That's
type,
why you put
what
them at
type
C?
of,
Yeah, I wanna know the
they
criteria.
they kind of generic.
So they're like basic villains. Is what you're
Basic,
saying?
I
I
think
like them. Don't get me wrong. I love the Akashi.
are they
think
basic
so.
or
But in
are they
terms
the
of, like,
foundation?
that's the thing.
Even.
That's what I was gonna say. I think calling them generic is a little.
Yeah, no, that was wild. That was I was exaggerating.
Are they? They might kind of be the blueprint a little bit.
Oh well,
Who else is really doing like villain? Like I don't think
Villain group like
like-
things like that.
Team
What do you-
Rocket.
because like Dragon Ball,
the original.
They're not
Dragon
destroying
Ball
shit.
didn't really have like villain. So I guess they had like the Red Ribbon Army, but they weren't like the Akatsuki.
nobody care like that. You know, but okay,
I'm
but
okay,
even
for
then,
for the record, I'm okay with putting them at C.
Yeah.
I think C is just the
Yeah, yeah.
lowest. That
I think
would go.
C is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I will
no, see, I
also
wanna
take
put them
that.
lower
That's
than
why I was
C,
like, when
but-
you were like, "Oh, I don't know," I was like,
Yeah.
"Bro, there's no shot they're F."
I'm
Or
well, I was
okay
gonna
with
put them in F, but I was
I would say
debating,
not
like
even
C or D.
D.
Low key.
That's
So
crazy.
like,
I'm okay with a
do
C
we-
or a B.
Do we take into account the world's perception of them? Because these were all like omega.
they were
level
all in the
terrorists.
bingo book. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all in the bingo book. They're all rogue ninja.
Also, the do we account for sauce at all?
No,
I don't-
That's,
don't account for
being
sauce.
saucy ain't evil, bro.
But like we're talking
Sauce
about
in
the
what
best.
sense?
We're talking about like the best villain group. Like,
Well,
gotta have
you
the
said,
are we
but
taking
are
into
we
account
talking just?
sauce?
Are we? Because you said like evil,
What-
evil
in,
deeds.
in what sense though? Like in sauce, like what? Just their drip.
No, just like
Or
their
just, like,
aura.
aura?
In general. Yeah, their vibe.
Well, we can put that up there. I'll put that in there because like it does affect like how people perceive them. You know.
Okay,
I'll add that
if we're
in.
including drip,
Cause.
I
hey,
would
put them
say
up.
B.
It's not drip.
Yeah,
Put 'em up.
see?
If you include drip, put them up.
I think with all the factors that they are light level, well, maybe not light level terrorists, that
say
they're
what?
terrorists with some. But then again, don't all terrorists realistically have some like, from their perspective, altruistic? Maybe not all terrorists, but
I'm
like
gonna say not all of them.
a lot
See,
of
but
the
not
times
everyone
the
was
villains
altruistic
are
in the
just
group.
like-
That's also true.
That's
Data
also
just wanted
true.
to blow
Data
shit
just
up.
wanted to
That's
blow
also
shit
true.
up.
Because art is an
That's
explosion.
true.
Yeah.
I would say my pick with everything included sauce, their level of evil, and their goals or whatever, I would put them in B personally. But as I said, I think I'm willing to go lowest C.
Yeah, if we're including Aura, then B.
It's 2 B's.
I
I,
would say
I
B.
can get behind a B.
All right, we're gonna put him at B
Me
for
too.
now.
All right.
B as in butt.
Plus 10 million
Booty.
Aura.
Booty.
Oh,
plus 10 aura.
All right, I'm gonna do this one because I feel like it might actually. I should have started with
Yo,
this one,
where's
but it
the
might
like
help.
super? Where's the
Yes.
Super Galaxy Squad
Yes.
from like Dragon Ball Super, bro? Come on, bro.
I don't watch that shit show.
Jiren, bro,
My
get him
bad.
on there, bro.
Chance is about to whoop my ass.
Oh,
Where do we think Team Rocket
S,
goes?
F, S.
Hey,
Wait,
low-key-
hold on.
S tier.
Specifically, Jesse and James are
No,
all
no,
of
no.
Team Rocket.
I couldn't put up like all of Team Rocket. 'cause I
all of
couldn't
Team
find-
Rocket, low key.
S tier.
Well, S is crazy.
S is crazy.
S.
Team Rocket they're swagless.
What do you mean? They got their own intro, bro.
Nah,
They got the.
Well,
the
no,
design-
no. The people on this picture have their own intro.
Yeah.
I guess
Team
that's-
Rocket does not. I don't know. Giovanni.
They're bad at their jobs.
Yeah.
Their only W is that they're run by an Italian man
Who got beat by a 12-year-old?
who got beat by a 12-year-old. Come
That's-
on.
Yo, he's the
that's-
best 12-year-old
that
in
takes-
the world, bro.
No, he's
Come
not. He's
on.
garbage.
He's definitely not.
He's
This dude,
garbage.
he didn't become
In the
champion until he
anime.
was 12 like 10
So
times.
he was 20 years old. He didn't become champion. He's garbage.
They were limiting him, bro.
For the arc. I would be willing to go D, but I really do think that they kind of belong in the F.
No, well, hold on.
I'm
No,
willing to
hold
go to
on.
D.
My highest right now is D. However, I'm willing to be convinced if you can make a strong argument.
I
willing
will
to hear you
say
out.
I'll say D because like once again Jesse and James trash at their job. All the rest of Team Rocket were
Yeah.
successful in stealing all those Pokemon,
yes.
and also Giovanni that did help create Mewtwo, which was the fucking
That's
a menace.
Ooh, that is true.
Like he was out here experimenting and creating new Pokemon and doing some. That's all I'm saying. So I'll say D.
Their
He
evil
created one
intentions
Pokemon.
carry them, is what you're
Even that, but that one Pokemon though.
I'm just making sure.
That one, and if he actually was able to keep control of him, he would have been out of the wild.
So you're saying their evil intentions are kind of carrying them here.
Well, once again, the rest of Team Rocket did their job. It's just Jesse and James
But the
that
thing
we
is,
like.
is that
But,
even
you
even
also wanna
normal
remember, they're
Team
only-
Rocket in canon gets like conquered, gets like beat up by 12-year-olds like all the time.
Yeah.
Even if we're
In
talking
the
about
show?
content-
That's
well,
'cause they're in
Not
the
really, no.
the show and the game.
The show and the
Well,
games.
and not the show, the games, yeah, but the
What do
show,
you
no.
mean?
They would sometimes like succeed in like getting stuff, but like they would
Like
ultimately
the
be
like
thwarted
Team
by-
Rocket and Mass, like
Yeah.
once again, yeah, no, they were doing what they got to do.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I
once
was
again,
gonna
we only
lean-
really saw Jesse and James, but like Team Rocket, like they were out here successfully stealing Pokemon. Like
I don't know because I feel like if that was the case, I feel like Team Rocket at large in the world would be taken more seriously in
Yeah.
the show. And
well,
like,
you know, at the time there was only like one region, so
Only one place
Team Rocket
existed.
global, are they? Aren't they only in Kanto?
no, no, they're not.
No, they're
'Cause
they're
every
also
other region has their own like
technically-
fucking
Team
games.
Galaxy.
Well, I think
yeah, and
Team
stuff like
Rocket
that, so.
technically, if we're thinking about the games, that I don't know because I can't talk about the games, I guess, because it's anime. villains.
Either way,
That's true.
I'm gonna say D.
I would say D is the highest.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm
also
not-
because
I'm not putting them
because
up.
it's animal cruelty and that's pretty bad.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
All right, Chance, you got to ride for
I'm
your
not riding
dog.
for him, but
Yeah, what you got, Chance? Come on,
You
bro.
said
These
S-tier,
are
so
your
stand
people.
on
it. Yeah, S-tier
What's
is-
your S tier reasons?
I think,
I like Pokemon.
yeah, I like them. I like them.
I like
I
Meowth.
think their style and their coordination. Top
Now
tier.
we're not
That's-
just talking about Jesse and
dude.
James.
Yeah, I'm talking about all of
We're
them.
talking
We
about
should
all
be.
of them.
Jesse and James, Jesse, James, Giovanni are like the iciest three in the whole gang.
You're leaving out a crucial person, bro.
Meowth is not icy, bro.
What do you mean?
He's
He
naked.
can talk.
Literally got, he's
You know, all right, okay,
He's
got
literally
gold
got,
on his forehead.
he's
Okay.
literally got the
He got-
Uzi ice on his forehead. bro.
Yeah, and it wasn't icy. It wasn't icy when Uzi did either. Woo! I said it.
Shut your ass up.
I said it. Me?
Yeah.
Wow, you ride for Uzi?
Wait. Oh, Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
Was,
Also, he did it
yo,
first.
dab me
So
up. Dab me up.
True, Meowth did do it
You know,
first.
dab
Lil
me
Uzi
up.
did it way later.
True. No, you're right.
To be fair,
Yeah, I don't know if you know
Pokemon.
much about Team Rocket, but we
I
kind of
don't know if
described
you're
them.
not,
Well,
I'm just gonna go
based
with
on what
the
we
collective
said.
goes with.
All right.
you know their accomplishments kind of ass. I get it.
It's not really
the whole
much
point.
accomplishments because they
there's
get.
no
You're
way to
not
go over
helping your
that,
point.
You know? I just out of all of the squads, I'd fuck with him. You know, I'd be part of that team.
Oh, you'd be a part of Team Rocket?
Wow.
I'd be part of
You'd
that team.
still Pokemon from children?
I mean, I wouldn't want to.
Animals.
You would.
What do
You
you mean
just
you
said
wouldn't want
you
to?
would do it
willingly
willingly.
No, I wouldn't join because I want to be part of.
He just wants the
You know,
uniform.
yeah, I want to be part. I want to be part of the experience. I don't want to actually steal. I don't want to do the act.
Also, you
I
get
just
stuck
wanna-
with just like a
I don't think they'll
Rattata
let
or
you.
whatever how you say his name.
Yo, I
or,
could get a muck or something like that.
No, you
bro.
can't.
That's
Yeah,
poison.
you got to
type.
be
That's
up
their
there.
thing.
That means you got to kidnap a lot of Pokemon to
Yeah,
then.
I don't think they'll
get
let you
that.
join just for the fame. Like, hey, come on, you live your life.
What if I'm a fake team
Yeah.
Rocket? What if I steal them to give them to like the less fortunate
You'd be the
kids
Robin
who
Hood
can't
of Team
afford?
Bro, you
Pokemon?
can't do that. They had to report. They had to give the Pokemon
No,
in.
hold on. He joins. He joins
I'm
Team
Robin
Rocket.
Hood Team Rocket.
That's,
you know?
yeah, exactly. He joins Team Rocket to
Yeah.
get the swag, so he got a fat ass
No.
R in his chest. But the R stands for Robin Hood because
Hey,
he's-
see?
Hey,
But you can't steal Pokemon and then give them to other people.
You could
I
just
steal it from the rich bougie ass dudes.
Chance.
Like
No,
You could just make your own fit with an R on it.
You can
don't
also-
have to do
it's
all
not
that.
the same.
kinda-
You could
he
also
kinda
just
got your
help.
ass.
it's not the same though. You gotta get it
Oh my
from.
God,
You can also
bro.
just help the less fortunate
True.
in catching their
Yeah,
own
no, hold on.
Pokemon.
Actually,
still have
hold on.
to steal
No,
Pokemon.
because I could just buy a T-shirt and draw the Gucci logo on there. It's not the same
It
thing.
is.
See?
It kind of is. I said it.
Yeah, no, he's kind of spitting.
Anyway,
All right,
I guess
It's
they're
all
gay.
in the name. Anyway,
next one, and I have a couple things
just
to
think they're
read about them. Wait, do I?
The laughing
Just
coffin.
kidding, I don't. But I
Who
will
the
say
hell
a
is
couple
that?
things.
I forgot.
I'll
who they
describe.
Who
The
are-
Laughing
who are they?
Coffin are from Sword Art Online. They are the group.
Oh.
So hold on, I will say this: Sword Art
F tier.
Online. If you haven't watched, shut up. Haven't watched it. Basically, these people get trapped in the
They're not
game
real.
and are found out that if they die in the game, they die in real life. So a group called the Laughing
Spy
Coffin starts like a guild and basically purposefully kills people in game, knowing that it's going to kill them in real life.
yeah.
That's pretty evil.
So
I'm not gonna
that's
lie. Like on evil alone, got to be at least
Nah,
the top,
low key,
yeah.
low
like, A
key.
or B or something.
You're thinking A or B, really?
like because they have virtually no like sauce only because
Yeah.
like
They don't show up
they're
like
an
that much.
organization.
Oh, this is their tattoo as well. They have this tattooed on their hand,
Kind of
I
hard.
think.
It's kind of hard.
It's yeah. So like
I feel
the thing is like
It's
when you
bad.
bring up villain groups,
Yeah.
no one's like
Laughing
fucking
Coffin.
laughing.
Yeah,
Coffin.
low key.
That's
know
why I
what
put
I
them in
mean?
here.
So like they're I feel like we can't put them in S.
Yeah, no.
No, yeah, no,
we
no,
can't,
definitely not us.
We can't. I feel like I can't put them above Akatsuki. Like
No.
they're bad. It's bad, but I can't
Yeah,
put them
no,
above
I-
Akatsuki.
I'd say B or C, but like I feel
Yeah.
like the knowingly like
Knowingly killing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
absolutely.
is
when you
B.
don't need
Absolutely.
to.
Yeah.
Like you don't even need to do this in
Like,
this game. You
They're
can help
already
each other
trapped
to
in the
beat it.
game. Like then you kill them. Their loved ones don't know. It's like it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
repercussions.
that's
is-
raw.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that matches sort of the
I'm gonna
things
do
that
B.
the Akatsuki
I'm
have
gonna say.
done. So
I'm gonna say B.
Yeah, because like the thing is,
feels like this on the same level.
Yeah.
yeah, they could work together like every other player and beat the game, but
Yeah.
they're like, no,
Yeah.
we're actually just gonna keep killing everyone, so no one beats it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
think
crazy.
B. I think B's good.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
I think B is a good one. I think.
Did you watch Sword Art?
Yeah, we watched it
together.
together
Nice.
like a couple months ago.
What'd you think? Did you like it?
I liked it a lot.
You
I
watched
thought
like
was
all
really
of it?
We
good.
Or, like,
watched
one and two and then-
Gun Gale
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
stopped because I was like, I don't care for the rest of it.
Oh dang! I like, for the record, I like Gun Gale.
I like it. I like it.
I can
too.
never make
Well, no,
it past
I watched. We
Gun Gale,
watched
though.
Gun Gale.
Oh, you
That-
watched-
That's where we
Oh,
stopped.
gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but I have trouble just making it past because once they go back to
To
Alfheim,
Fairyland, yeah,
Yeah.
Alfheim.
I
never got
I
that
always
far.
fall off. And I don't
Yeah.
even think it's necessarily indicative of like the quality of it. I just think I just end up falling off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like what makes them fucked up is like they intentionally killed people and
Yeah,
didn't
that's
care.
wild.
Yeah.
That's been
Yeah.
Fuck
Because
that.
it's literally a scenario where like it doesn't benefit them.
No,
It makes it harder for them to escape the game.
and it's like they know it's not
That's
like.
the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like the difference between them and the Akatsuki is like the Akatsuki, their goal wasn't to go and kill people on purpose. Their goal was to go and like get
They had,
all
like,
of
targets.
the
Yeah.
like they
Yeah,
had
and they
things
kill
that
people in
like
collateral.
specific things that
Mhm.
they want to do. But I feel like the Laughing Coffin, the literal only goal of them
Is to just
was
kill
to
more people.
commit
Yeah.
murder.
I mean, they're
So,
they're
like,
psycho
it's the
shredded
PK.
like fucking gamers who just like, oh, we're
Yeah,
killing people.
So like
Oh,
in
you're
that
not
sense,
shredding,
I
good.
feel like they're almost right.
You are a gamer though.
Because
You do
of
this.
that, I feel like they're almost worse than the Akatsuki. Because like the Akatsuki,
Ooh, okay.
although they
That's
did
true.
like commit
that's true.
murder in a
That's
sense,
true.
Yeah.
She spit.
Yeah. If they
like
didn't.
they didn't do it. Like that wasn't their goal. Like
Mhm.
the Laughing Coffin, their literal
Yeah.
goal
Was
is
to-
to be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill
And it also
you.
wasn't wasn't altruistic.
Yeah.
there wasn't some sort of
There was no,
make the
like,
world a
yeah.
better place
Yeah.
type shit.
It was just
and it's
I
like-
like being in here, so I'm gonna kill you so we never
Yeah.
leave.
Right,
Yeah.
and it's like you know that it's gonna kill somebody out there, and you
fact-
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like
In fact,
you
trying to
really
make the
don't
world a
care.
worse place.
Yeah, actually, literally, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so okay. So are we thinking
yeah.
I honestly, I feel like they're
On top
kind of
there
like
being like millions of
A-tier.
people sleep outside. You know that affects society, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I almost.
What are we thinking? What are we
It
thinking?
feels
for
awful to
B,
put them
but-
above Akatsuki, but with all
It
the
does feel
evidence
awful,
that
but low key.
I feel like A almost.
A?
You know, bump it. Hey,
Yeah,
let's say
throw it
hey,
in.
hey.
Change
All
your
right,
minds later,
bump
we'll
it.
figure it out.
Upgrade.
All right, that was honestly I was surprised. I put that one in there because I was like, I don't know how they're gonna take
Yeah.
it.
When I
but,
saw
but the
Laughing
discourse
Coffin,
kind of changed it.
Low key, when I saw Laughing Coffin, I was like, see. But like, as we
low-key.
discussed it, hold on.
Yeah.
man. I think
Okay.
Yeah,
Evil
I
don't-
think it's like the intent behind it
Yeah.
is really
Yeah.
what
They take a hit.
solidifies it.
they take a hit on the sauce level.
True.
But, like,
Yeah.
but
True.
in terms of like their
Like,
just
they're
evil,
just-
raw evilness,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Phantom Troop. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Laughing Coffin is, yeah.
Okay.
This one's
okay.
probably gonna get Sean talking a little bit in a negative way. But I'm probably gonna mispronounce this. Aogiri Tree from Tokyo
Oh,
Ghoul.
no, he's not talking at all. He's asleep.
Yeah. Honestly, I tried to look up like the things that they really like
Is
did.
this the season 2 crew?
Yeah.
Where McConaughey was evil?
Season 2, season
Well-
3, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, like,
he
like-
joins them.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
technically in season 1 as well.
Yeah, but they're
But their main goal is to just make ghouls a dominant species and just like kind of dominate humans, I guess. But they are only, as far as I know, just kind of based around Japan. They do kill a lot of people, but then again, ghouls have to eat people to
Sure.
like live.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have to be fair. There's other
true.
ways around it. They just don't want to do that.
yeah.
So what do we think based on just people that kind of it's
They
not
basically want to commit genocide.
yeah, because it's not a sense of like we want to belong. It's like some of it kind of is because they're like the humans disrespect us because like
Different.
we're different from them
You
even
got a
though we
different
look the
diet.
Be
same.
able to eat them.
Let's kill them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
But like I don't. They
But when you
definitely
kill, but
don't
ghouls,
beat
when
the
you kill a lot of
Akatsuki.
people, what's left?
Sheep.
Coffee.
Okay.
I don't think they beat the Akatsuki
No.
at all.
No.
No.
I feel
I
like
think
they
they
might
are
be
definitely
a
above
C.
the
Certainly
the
above
Team
Rocket.
Rocket.
Nothing.
See,
above
here's
Team
my
Rocket.
problem.
Okay, are we talking about like? No, never mind. That was a dumb question. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead.
I was talking about how successful that, but that kind of we answered that. We answered that with Team Rocket.
Well, I didn't want to put that in there because in anime the villains never win
like,
unless
I
you're
would say
watching
because
Berserk.
like once again, if we're talking about like just raw, like they want to like you say commit genocide,
Yeah.
which is a wild goal. Whereas
Yeah.
once again, Akatsuki was like we have specific targets to help, like you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Evilldom.
Yeah,
That's true.
If we're talking, yeah.
And they are like not opposed to torture. As
Also
we saw.
true.
Like they,
Plus,
some of
they
these people
also-
are very sadistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, they have other options, but they're choosing
actively
not
are
to.
like,
So I feel
actually,
like
blah,
that
blah,
might
blah.
put them like in like I would still say maybe B, but like I would say a level of like maliciousness, they'd be in front of the
Yeah.
Akatsuki.
Also, they are kind of drippy a little bit.
That-
like
oh,
Kaneki was drippy in that face.
Definitely.
What's her name? Toka's like brother, drippy as hell.
Oh,
is all I'm saying.
100%. I mean, even the leader with the red mask and the white fit. Come
Yeah, I
on,
was gonna say,
bro.
from the Tokyo Ghoul lovers and remembers in the group. Like, do they have sauce? Are they saucy?
I'd say so.
Like if
Let's
like, in a
see.
fit
Yeah.
competition, who's
Oh,
winning?
okay, hell yeah,
Them
hold
or
on.
the Akatsuki? Take out the fact that the Akatsuki all wear the same fit.
But yeah, but they're like different variations a little bit.
Yeah, some of them have different variations.
So this is just like the general dudes.
Uh-huh.
This is like the leader, I think.
Oh yeah, older future.
Yo, true. Like
Yeah.
3 out of
One of- yeah.
number 3.
This is like the worst pick. Hey, your favorite,
Fucking-
Jason.
Fucking Christ, fucking guy.
It's kind of a
hate that guy.
decent picture. Not really. Of course, Google's like, nah.
Yeah,
help me
Google's like,
out.
nah, you're not, nah.
But I will say, if Tokyo Ghoul's got one thing, it's got drip. In my
I
opinion,
think I can agree with that.
Yeah.
okay. So
but in terms of how you guys feel, do you feel when you think of sauce? Are you putting them above Akatsuki?
No.
no, not above Akatsuki. Because
Okay.
like, to be fair, they have a literal like police force against them, and like, yeah, the Akatsuki have like the like village police people, but they kind of suck compared to the
Yeah.
Akatsuki. Versus like the people that are in the CCG
So
are
then-
actually like fighting these dudes head on.
Okay,
Mhm.
so then are we letting their raw evilldom supersede Subarasad the Akatsuki?
I would stick them with
Despite
them
the
for now
Akatsuki
because it seems like they're kind of
saucier.
bouncing like around
In between,
the Akatsuki
yeah.
That's true.
area. So I
That's
feel
true.
like
So-
Stick them in B. And
Also
then we'll
B,
adjust.
yeah.
Is it this way?
Do we
For-
also
Yeah.
feel comfortable putting them under the laughing coffin though? That's also the question.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
feel like the thing with the laughing coffin that we kind of
'cause they're
sat
just
with.
raw evil.
Yeah.
These guys are at
Yeah.
least like we're like oppressed in this world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Next one
no.
is Frieza Force.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
I had
Fucking-
closed out. I have some notes here,
Hell yeah.
or a note pretty much. From what I gather for the Freezer Force,
Is
for those
Apple
that
in
have
there?
not
If
watched
Apple's
it,
in there. S tier.
is he a part of the Freezer
He's
Force?
I think he's part
Hell
of the
yeah.
Freezer
That I
Force.
assume so.
Apple.
Basically, Frieza would take over planets
Yeah.
and force the strongest survivors to join the military
Yep.
and also sell off the planet to the highest bidder.
Yep.
Damn.
Which is kind of crazy. And
People
he
bidding on
had
planets?
control of 70% of the univerose at one point, is
Yep.
what I read.
Raw.
Yikes.
So, and Frieza, as we know, is racist,
Had to throw that in there,
evil, is kills indiscriminately if he needs to.
True.
What is this from?
That's also just him,
Dragon
Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay.
He
haven't
also
seen it,
has
but-
like minions that literally self-destruct to
True.
kill their enemies.
I feel like
True.
he's like an
Yeah.
S
Right?
or
Those are
an
his
A.
people, right? Little green goblin-looking dudes. Those
Yeah,
are his.
The
Cybermen?
Cybermen?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So
You know, world domination
You know,
is pretty bad.
like
galaxy
everyone else.
domination.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, like you know,
Multi-world.
the Arguls or whatever their names are, Augiri something or other.
Oh yeah.
They want to commit genocide. Frieza has
Yeah.
like
That's what
Has,
I feel
yeah.
like he might
planetary genocide.
Yeah.
I feel
Several
like.
times,
Several
yeah.
be.
times.
If
What are you
he
thinking?
if he tortures people, I feel like he might be S tier because like while the laughing coffin killed people maliciously, like the fact that he's willing to like not only take over these people's homes, take over their villages, own their countries, but he's enslaving them
Yup.
essentially.
Yeah.
And he's like instead of killing them off mercifully or however you say
Yeah.
it, he's instead saying, I'm going to keep them. I'm going to use them as my
Yep.
whatever,
To do
as
the
my
next planet when
labor,
I get
as
to
this.
theirs.
Right.
Yep.
And then like he's using them and he goes and he does that to the next country. So it's like, that I think is even
Okay.
more sick than just like mercy, not mercy killing everybody, but
Yeah.
like killing everybody.
Like
'Cause,
genocide, you're killing everybody. But he's
Right.
like, I'm not doing
Right.
that.
This way,
Or
he's
has,
like,
he did.
okay, I'm going to keep these people. I'm going to work them until they're dead. And then I'm going to have them procreate and make more. And then I'm going to have these people like stay in this line. And that's how people are going to grow in that lineage. And he's just going to forever have like people. And then that's
Yeah.
like, how can you like, I get being evil and everything, but like, how can you
Where's your
like
humanity?
deal with that? Yeah. Like I
Oh,
couldn't.
he's not human, so.
Like that's, see, that makes sense.
Plus, they got Apul in there, so
Okay.
So I think like
Which one
that
is that?
makes him worse.
I think he's the one with the long head.
The long head.
But here's
Hey, yo.
I'm willing to put them in S.
Okay.
For the record.
I was thinking of that, but
But
what are you going to say?
here's my only thing: can
Yeah.
we truly put a group in S tier if they are largely oralist?
What does that mean?
They just have-
they are not
No, you're-
cool.
no, you're
Yeah.
right.
They're super evil,
Yeah.
but they are just
They have
the
no,
the wackest like group of people you could.
I
ever
feel
have.
like yes,
You got no
only
sauce.
because of their capability.
I will say
I
Frieza's
think if-
carrying. for
Yeah,
sure.
if
That is
like
true. Frieza.
if
yeah.
they're not able to commit, like I get them not being the coolest, but like being able to do what he's done and do it successfully and do it over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And like have nobody, obviously I don't know much of it, but like have nobody challenge that, like that kind of puts you at like almost not godlike, but like godlike level of
Basically, yeah.
evil.
Yeah, I'm comfortable putting them in S.
Yeah.
Yeah. I that's why as we talked about, I was like, yeah, because at first I'm not really big into Dragon Ball, but I was like, this is pretty evil. It's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
we're gonna go with S, but I agreed after some
Yeah.
discussion.
Like, for the record, my feelings right now is I feel like an S tier should have everything, but
it's true.
perhaps
Well,
they're-
what are they
perhaps-
missing? Oh, the
perhaps
aura.
They're the aura, yeah.
Aura.
But
Yeah.
perhaps
Hey, I could do S minus.
They're
Right.
but perhaps their just raw amount of bad and evilness can carry them.
Yeah, it's like the capability
I
of
feel
being able to
conflicted
do
about
that.
it. Though.
Hey,
We
and like
should
I
put
said,
them in, like,
we
A, but,
can't.
like,
We
high
might change
A,
them.
like
I
a
don't
real
want.
high
I don't
A,
want to be
you
the
know what I
one
mean?
to like. If everyone else is okay with S, I don't want to be the only one to be like, no. So it has to be
I mean,
way.
listen. I've never watched it, so you guys would know more than I would. But I will stand on the stance that they are worse than the Laughing Coffin. So, like, if they were to be an A, I feel like they should go
fair.
before Laughing Coffin.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Next one is going to be. I think this one is the Espada.
Here it is.
I may have
Can I
to-
give them an S just because of
Definitely.
their
I may have
music
to-
that plays?
That's honestly though, going on Aura, they got the music, they got
They
the
got
drip,
Aura.
they
I'll
got
give
the
them that.
attitude.
I'll give them that.
They kind of got it. They
They
kind of
got,
got.
I mean, yeah, they got Aura, but they got
I'm
the
saying
deeds.
they
They
check
got
off-
the deeds, though. They got the Aura. But
We're gonna talk about that. But I'm saying based on Aura, they check all the boxes.
Oh, well, yeah, of course, yeah.
So that we don't even got to discuss that.
I was gonna say I may have to recuse myself from this conversation because I am
Bleach?
non-biased.
Yeah.
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 Well, so I was trying to look, and I did watch it, but like I don't know what big crazy deeds they did besides
The
like
thing
maybe
is,
kill
is
people
they
like Soul
haven't
Reapers.
committed like crazy levels of
Yeah.
like genocide and terrorism like some of these other groups have had.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is like they were all just following Aizen's plan to
Yeah.
get the Hogyoku so that Aizen.
The who?
It's like a
Oh, the little, like,
yeah,
yeah.
so that Aizen could accomplish his goals and dreams. So
Well,
if we're
listen,
talking,
Are we
on-
including Aizen, too?
I feel like we have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, are we just-
no, because the Espada. Yeah, he's a leader, so kind of have to. There's no leader
Yeah.
of the Espada.
We're also including, I assume, Gin and Kaname in it too, right?
yeah.
If we include them, we have to include Aizen. If
Yeah.
we don't include them, then we
Yeah.
may not have.
I'll
to
say
include
yeah,
Aizen. Okay,
because without Aizen, there is no Espada.
also true.
So,
So,
but based on like, because like Aizen, he did some bad things, but it wasn't like large scale.
it wasn't large scale, yes, but the stuff that he did do was like largely self-centered, selfish,
Yes.
and so that he could basically recreate everything in the image that he wants.
This is true. He's greedy. Yep. And selfish.
So, like, are we only
Keep it objective,
Here-
buddy.
Are
I'm
we
just saying,
are-
are we only
Are we thinking? What are you thinking so far? Since you're
I-
like the lover, do
I-
you think
The lover.
B, A, and
For
behind
me,
who?
For me, personally,
Yeah.
it's bias, but like for me, they are like an S tier
Oh.
villain group. I think they are largely carried by their aura.
You think they check off the boxes though?
It's like I said. Well, the thing is, if we're talking about like evil, are we
Yeah.
only considering scale when it comes to evil?
Not only, but it is a part. That's why I said like Freezer Force is kind of wild and how much like stuff they did
See,
because
but
they were just conquering.
They were racist. They were slavers. They were, you know.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
but the thing is, we have them in S tier, largely carried by their evilness, but not their aura.
yeah.
But I think that.
But I feel
with
like
Espada
Aura.
having
I feel like
in
Aura
space-
isn't as like impactful as like their evil deeds and making them
Yeah,
an evil
I
group.
think the
I
aura is a
disagree,
good
but
addition.
the tier list isn't based off of what group is the most evil, is it?
That was the
Or
initial.
is it
thing,
what's-
but
is that
then-
not
but
what-
then we,
Is
we
it
talked
what's the
about
best,
aura.
or is it who's the most evil? Because if it's who's the most evil, then this list may look a lot different than what I imagined. What's the prompt here?
What do you think we've been doing?
I thought it was like best villain group.
That's
No.
subjective, I guess. but-
Yeah.
Yeah, dickhead. Obviously, it's subjective.
Then again, tier
All of
lists
this
tier
is
lists are subjective.
I'm not saying.
I wanted to lean more towards like the like villainous, like what they
Okay.
did kind of thing.
So then, if we're considering only evil, then they're evil in like the way that they're just
D
bad
tier,
people,
Team Rocket.
but they're not like I said, they're not committing like genocide or like
so
insane levels of. I'm recusing myself. You guys get this.
I
don't know any, like really anything about
kinda
them, so I
wanna-
can't even really.
I would
well, because
say-
like they didn't,
yeah.
like I said, they didn't do any crazy things
Yeah.
like world shattering or even
Yeah.
like they were trying to, like they were gonna kill or destroy like Ichigo's like hometown, but like that's the kind of small scale. It's
Yeah.
like a town versus
Arguably.
like
and that was like
Arguably.
to accomplish like other like the
Yeah.
town was just in the way. So like there wasn't even like they were like
so like I kind out of respect I want to kind of keep him above like C. So
listen, do
I'm
what you guys-
thinking
I feel like
B.
he
you
could
gotta
maybe
do.
go in
I would
like
just like
B.
to set the record straight that we let evil care. That's the prompt. Never mind. I'm not setting any record straight. Never
I
mind.
was like, what?
Guy.
Never mind.
Are you guys fine with a B?
I'm okay
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about them, but sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
B sounds
Yeah,
okay.
you know, Aura, and you know that I know they've done some evil stuff. I think
Yeah.
so. You know, hey,
You know, they've killed
Hey.
people.
Once again, if we are including Aizen, then like similar with the Frieza squad, they're kind of getting carried by their leader. So I'll say B's probably cool. I don't know.
Okay.
Eisen assassinated the Senate.
Yeah.
The entirety. And tried to kill like most of
The American Senate?
That is
And
true.
also put into all the he also hollowified a lot of the captains. He performed
shit.
experiments.
Oh shit.
He basically
He might be A tier. I think he might
All
be
right,
after
you
Laughing
convinced
Coffin.
me. I'm gonna put him
I was
A.
going without Eisen's feats, but if
Well, no,
we're
because
including
I
That's what
did
I'm
say
saying,
he
we're
counted.
including-
Yeah, he
yeah.
I was
did
gonna
count.
say
Yeah,
If
because
the
we're
whole
including
intent
Frieza,
of
then we got to
them
include
is
Eisen's
Aizen.
a pretty evil motherfucker. You know
True.
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's able to manipulate all of them too.
True.
It says a lot
That is
about
true.
him as a
He's
character.
manipulated basically all of them
Mhm.
into joining him.
And since we're already in
Also,
Bleach
they have
lands-
Noitara in there, and he's just a crazy dude who just loves to kill. The dude with the spoon guy.
Okay, yeah,
That
he is,
dude-
that
that
is,
dude
he
is
is
raw
crazy.
evil.
Chance?
They also have Xylopero, and
I think you said that was you.
he's
Oh.
he's a guy who will like torture and experiment on you,
Yeah.
Ooh.
just for the fuck of it.
Don't hold me in
The fuck
the
of it.
Soul
In the
Society
Soul
doing that
Society,
too.
yes, he
Yeah,
does.
they're literally the same.
Yeah.
Except
Oh, yeah,
one's
yeah.
better than the other.
Oh, who's
Yeah.
who? I mean, like, sorry, who's more important? Who's better? Fuck.
The,
Mayuri, probably.
yeah, from the Soul Society.
Captain.
He
Nice.
whooped that man's ass and tricked
Oh,
him.
okay, never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, since we're on Bleach, I'm gonna stick with that and put in the Stern Ritter,
Oh,
which
you put the Stern Ritter in here
I
too?
did,
Yeah.
which in
That
my
is-
opinion
That is purely like
are
YouTube.
more
That is
evil
purely YouTube.
are more evil than the Espada, and I feel like have killed more. They have their goal.
Why
and
do
their-
you feel that way?
Because like one, they just pull. Oh, can I just talk
Yeah, I
about
was gonna say, I was like,
it depends.
maybe I shouldn't have.
Maybe be careful what you
that's
say.
why I'm surprised you put it
It's
in
like
there.
the three of us
That
have
only
Stern
you two
Ritter.
know about it.
The Stern Ritter are reactionary. The Espada are doing it because they want to do it.
You mean reactionary because like
because
they're getting their get back?
the Soul Reapers
Okay.
threw the first jab, and the Stern Ritter
So it's
are
more of like
reacting to
a
that.
are they really the villains kind of thing?
like kind of.
you know? Okay.
Like I said, we discussed.
So
this,
then I
think,
feel
last
like they
night
might
about
go
the-
Yeah.
lower on the tier
But,
if
like,
they're not.
I
if
think
you're
the Stern
classifying them as
Ritter.
that.
I think we discussed might be. No, I think we just said stronger. I don't think we necessarily.
we say
Yeah,
we're
you're
talking about
talking
who
about
could be
stronger,
who. Yeah, that is true because like they're kind of just getting their get back. They were kind of wronged, but well, I
They
don't
were
know.
existing because here's the thing about the Quincy. The problem was there was too many goddamn Quincy. They were killing the Hollows way
Yeah.
too fast.
Yeah.
Because when Quincy kill Hollows, they're
They
dead.
kill 'em.
They're done.
Yeah.
When Soul Reapers kill Hollows,
They
They-
bleach their souls. It's
they
called bleach
and
for
they
it.
like end up in the Soul Society and then like reincarnates and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So with the Quincy's eliminating the Hollows, they were just gone and it was
The
throwing the
balance,
world out of
yeah.
balance. So the Soul Reaper said, "Say less, pussies. Time to die."
Yeah.
And then they did their thing, and then the Quincy's came back, and they're like, "All right, Soul Reapers, now it's your time
Why did
to
it take
die."
them so long?
All
though?
right, they are F tier.
because they had to take like 1,000 years to regenerate or some shit like
What
that.
the fuck?
Yeah, it's something
You
like
could-
that.
okay.
They had to recuperate and
Oh,
get
you
ready
know, they
for
had
the
to, like,
battle.
okay, my fault.
Yeah.
You're right. My fault.
I'm gonna put them in F because they're not evil.
Yeah.
they're the good guys. They're not justified. They are evil a little bit, but I don't think that like you said, they like the Soul Society kind of dealt the first blow. Should they be eliminating Hollows? I don't necessarily think so because I feel like they.
Because they also didn't care about the balance.
Yeah.
They didn't give a
I wanna
fuck,
say,
low
like-
key.
So D?
I'm gonna say D maybe because
That
like
doesn't
they
feel good.
but they
I think
still
I'm gonna
did
have to
some.
recuse
We're
myself
not.
from
No, you can't do that. Listen, we're not saying that the Stern Ritter or Espada
that they're
are
bad
like
or anything.
they suck,
Yeah.
they're lame, they're like
I just- it
because like
doesn't feel-
this list would probably be
Because, like,
opposite.
The Stern Ritter also like don't like they're getting their get back, but just because you're
But they
getting
still
their get
do
back
like bad
doesn't
things
necessarily-
though.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you
they
know,
are
they're low
murdering.
evil.
They're murdering.
They
They're kind of
low evil.
committing
They're
genocide.
effectively trying to
Actually,
genocide
Oh, so they low.
never mind.
hey.
That might actually bump them up. All right, it's all about opinion whether or not you see them as evil. But for the sake of this list, because they are considered a antagonistic group in Bleach,
Yeah.
I am going to put them A.
Let's put them in B for now.
Okay.
And if we need to readjust, we can.
All
I like
right,
that.
Sounds good.
bets.
And in the comments, if you guys know more Stern Ritter facts to possibly put them up or down, and say with the Espada and realistically any of these groups, but right now because they're focusing on them, let us know in the comments or in whatever, or I don't know, write a letter because
Yes.
I need to.
It'll
know.
get to us eventually.
Yeah.
And
We don't have. They don't have an address.
Fuck. Figure it out.
going on with genocide, we have the Eye of the Midnight Sun, who basically want to rule humans and kill them.
Where's that from?
Black Clover.
Black
That's
Clover.
crazy.
Wow,
Oh,
fake
shit.
fan.
Wow.
Bro, that was mad long ago,
literally-
bro.
that's literally
bro,
you,
that was
baby.
mad long
That's like
ago.
the first. That's like the first.
Yeah,
villain
exactly. I don't remember like the first thing of any
That's
tween
what
anime.
We're not doing anime stuff anymore because people don't know anything.
That's crazy, bro. It's not my fault you put the Stern Ritter in there. You know we don't know about them.
Well, I'm not counting
Does
that.
genocide
I'm not counting
guarantee
that. It's
a
also because we
spot?
discussed their actions, so everyone can be like, "Oh, okay." You know, you don't gotta know them, but we're discussing them, so you kind of can learn about them.
Yes.
Is genocide just like an immediate like?
It's not an immediate
Wait.
bump up, but it is pretty evil. But once again, because you brought up the Stern Ritter, they are doing it to get
It is
their
a
get back.
It is a get back, but I'm not far enough in Black Clover to know. It feels like it's a get back on false pretenses. Am I wrong about that?
Oh, it was
Kinda.
there was some manipulation in there.
Yeah.
Manipulation.
What?
You haven't. Yeah. I
Yeah, I don't want
know.
to say too much.
I will say I'm comfortable putting them in like B.
Okay.
I
don't
think
know
they're.
shit
I
about
think. I think as far as sauce
Okay.
goes,
So they're pretty saucy.
good
They're
level
pretty
of sauce.
saucy.
Yeah,
They are
that's
pretty
true.
cool.
I forgot we had
If
to
I
have
saw
sauce
them
in
above,
there.
I'd be like, those guys are
Yeah.
pretty saucy.
They are pretty cool. I like them.
I'm trying to think.
League.
I'll be honest, they kind of. Oh,
sorry.
spoilers.
I'm trying
Never
to
mind.
think.
See, that's
I'm
why
trying to
I-
think. Hold on.
You know what?
So because there was
Scrap the whole
that,
episode.
there was that, and then that led to that,
Cancel it.
and then they were like, "Oh, word, say less,"
And then what
and then
happened?
they like, okay, and then they did that,
and then what happened?
and then they're ready to. Okay, you know what?
What are you thinking?
You know, B's fine. B's cool. B's cool. B's cool. B's cool.
Yeah, given what happens after, like
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
probably change it.
Yeah.
But like,
If I knew
can't
more,
say that.
if I made it further from where I am, I'd probably have a more educated opinion.
I'm sorry.
All right,
Sink it
so
Looky.
we're gonna do the White Clad. So they basically want to recreate the Great Cataclysm, and they have also purposefully turned people into infernals,
True.
like kind of like
And that's
just doing it on purpose.
That's
just
fucked
random
up.
people.
They're doing it for the fuck of it.
That's real fucked up.
I feel
Yeah.
like that
Find
makes
the,
them like A tier.
What's it called?
The Adola Burst.
Adola Burst.
Yeah.
A tier.
A tier.
A tier.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Because they're
on
doing it
purpose and they
without
don't give a
care.
fuck.
Yeah, they really don't care about like.
Sure.
And
I'm
like-
not that far,
And
but
they
A
have,
tier.
they're kidnapping people.
Realistically-
They're doing stuff like that. So
Pretty oriful as
Besides
well.
also true.
torture, I'm sorry, but besides torture, like burning would be like the worst way to die.
Yeah.
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
burning
Yeah.
alive.
Like
I've
that
lived through
is
that shit.
horrible.
Yeah.
Like
And they have members
Ow.
of them who are just like pyromaniacs and shit like
Yeah.
that, who just like fucking
So, yeah.
and
Yeah.
psychopaths that just
they're
like do
Also,
shit
definitely
do shit.
A tier.
I don't know if he was a part of White Clad. The dude with the starry eyes, was he like a part of the White
I
Clad?
think he was like
He
a
was
sleeper.
helping
He
them.
was like
Helping
undercover.
them. Yeah.
Well, I consider
type
him.
shit, type
I
shit.
consider him affiliated. Wasn't he like a sexual predator too?
Oh,
Kind
word.
of.
I thought
He
there was
was.
something.
I don't know if they
trying to
explicitly
seduce the
said
younger
it,
ones,
but like
I don't know if he,
he
I don't know
kind
if
of
he
gives.
actually did it, but like he
Yeah.
like
Oh,
was like
he was
during
like-
that.
yeah,
We don't
yeah,
was
say
kinda-
that.
Oh, most definitely. He's
There's a specific
creepo.
there's
Yeah.
a specific kid that he was trying to like recruit because he was the next like Adola Burst, I
Burst.
think.
Yeah, or they
he
thought
was,
he was the
yeah,
baby.
he was trying to recruit him in, so he was like essentially like manipulating the
Yeah.
kid to try
Yeah.
and have him join,
So we're thinking A.
and then
I
he
think-
mentally
I think
scarred
so.
him because
I
of
think-
that.
Yeah.
I think A. I might be comfortable with S. I think I could be convinced with that.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
only thing that gives me pause from S is I'm not as familiar with them, but maybe if I
Yeah.
was more familiar with them,
I'd say like a high A.
See, because I
Yeah.
feel like the thing with villains is when you kind of just do evil deeds
Just
with
for
like
the heck of it.
yeah, like the goal is there, but most of these people, while some of them care for the goal, they're kind of just like, hey, I get to destroy
Yeah.
stuff.
There's
kill
actually quite a few
people,
I
that
feel
just
like-
join because they're allowed to do
Yeah.
bad
Some evil
stuff.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they almost might go in front of the Laughing Coffin only because
I think I agree.
Laughing
Yeah.
Coffin, like they were put in that situation. Like they didn't intentionally go into
That's
the game
true.
and get stuck. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
they
They became
bought a
that.
game, playing it, and then got stuck. But like,
Mhm.
what is the name of this group again?
White Clad.
White Clad.
The
Clad.
White Clad. Like they're purposefully choosing this
Yeah.
life.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's the act of like intentionally
Yeah.
choosing. So I feel like
Yeah.
they would go
Yeah.
above.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, because Laughing Coffin, they're
Laughing
choosing
Coffin.
it, but after
Yeah.
the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of just
Like
like,
they're
I'm joining this
already
group.
in that situation. Like they were put in that situation without like that choice. You know what I mean? Like they're not choosing like, oh, I'm gonna be an evil person. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like
Yeah.
they, they just
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
happened.
the Great Cataclysm, I believe, is like a world-ending event.
Yes,
So-
it
Yeah,
literally.
there's not much of the
Yeah.
world left because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
why
definitely.
that's why I'm almost
Yeah.
want to put him in S because
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
that's some next
Hey,
level
we'll
shit.
get just quick,
Yeah, we
quick
can
towards the
read
end.
it.
True.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's go with the Phantom Troop, which I have a couple things to let people know who have not watched it, which is everyone besides Veronica.
Wait, what?
You watched it?
I watched. Well, I read it and I watched like the first like part of it.
Okay, so Alex Wallace will probably have some knowledge. One of the big things the anime kind of goes over with them is that they killed off the Kurta clan, which is where Kurapika's from.
Yup.
And the reason why they did it was literally because when their emotions are heightened, the Kurta clan, their eyes turn like a really like nice crimson red.
Yeah.
And so they killed them to steal their eyes and sell it. And they didn't just kill them. They purposefully made them fight each other.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They basically did things to anger them because the more like emotion and anger they have, the more vibrant the red is. So they tortured them to get them to that point.
Yep.
Beheaded them, stole their eyes.
Golly.
Anyone that was not a pure Kurta was basically just mutilated and left there and had their eyes gouged out. Just why not? And they are also known to just basically do things for the sake of making money. They will do the one good thing they do is they kind of support their hometown Meteor City, where everyone's kind of like they're not treated the best and not really cared for, but that's it. They will do whatever they want if they're paid the right price.
They're like if kids next door went down the wrong path, you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Damn. It's like a decent
and they also like they work off of a system of just if you kill this person, you take their spot. That also goes for the leader.
As raw.
The leader, you can kill the leader, and you will become the leader.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Also, one of them is a predator.
Yes, that is also a child predator.
Right. You guys will correct me.
Okay.
Will.
I'm feeling
Yeah.
and I might have tuned out a little bit what you said, so maybe I missed something.
That's crazy. He said, "Hunter,
How
Hunter."
dare you?
He said you're talking a lot right now.
I think I'm thinking B or C.
Oh shit!
Because their wrongs seem to specifically affect one family.
Okay. Well,
they'll do what they've done many jobs. That's just like the
That
one
was
big
like
one
the
that they goes
one,
over,
yeah.
but they
Because
kind of have
Topeka's the main
taken
character.
because they've taken plenty of jobs where they've like done some pretty nasty
What
things.
they're willing to
and
do.
also in
Yeah.
like York New
Has
City,
more
they
value.
like infiltrated the auction to like steal stuff and was just blowing up the place and killing people as well.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
They get
go
bread, they gonna
more
kill.
towards B just because of the
They're more so like mercenaries. They'll do whatever you want as long as you pay them the right price.
The
Moralless
size isn't as
mercenaries.
big, but the acts are worse. So
Yeah.
See, I feel like
I'm not saying they're S. I don't think they're S.
yeah,
I don't really
Yeah.
think they're A.
they
If
got
I'm being
aura, though.
honest.
Hold on.
They do have aura.
They do have some aura. What?
I would say B tier.
I feel weird putting them above the Akatsuki.
Is this like above? I always forget.
No, I'm just saying like to put them like an A. I feel weird putting them above Akatsuki.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
now hearing
I
what
think
you said, I think C is too low.
comfortable would be
I think
comfortable
B might
B.
be good.
yeah, I'm cool
Yeah.
with that.
Okay, so I'll
I
put them
like
there
it.
for now.
B.
Next one,
No C ones, huh?
The
Oh.
10 Commandments. Yeah, no, there's like a break from D, which is Team Rocket, and then
Yeah.
nothing else after.
Yikes.
10 Commandments, basically group
I'm
of
to be honest,
I'm
10
biased.
demons that kind of do a lot of crazy shit.
I'm a little biased.
if we're going off of raw eviledom,
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta
it's gotta be like a B or a C. Only because
Ooh.
half of those motherfuckers are good guys.
Actually,
Eventually,
facts.
Like half
Yeah,
of
they
them are
kind of
good
you kind of
guys.
realize they just kind of
Yeah.
got stuck
I
there.
stopped watching,
Yeah.
so I wasn't sure. Damn.
The one,
Actually-
the one who overtook Dreyfus, he was just ended up being a soft boy in the end when Greenmore
you're
hugged him.
right. You're right.
We don't care about spoilers for
It's
7
7
days.
I'm all right. If you do,
fucking-
pause the video or fast
pause the
forward.
video and wait till we're at the next one. Esterosa was literally just a good guy who was mind controlled.
To be, yeah.
Damn.
Gother quite literally worked against them
Yeah,
to like
you
stop
had
their
the
Yeah.
couple who
That's
just like
true.
didn't actually really want to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
They were just
Monspiet and
Derriere.
Derriere.
Are they
Yeah.
gonna be C?
Even Zeldor or I say Zeldorus because that's the cooler translation.
Yeah.
But Zeldris I think is the actual one.
Yeah.
But even him, he was just like he was like
He like
was
had
filling in a role that
daddy
he felt,
issues.
Yeah, he was filling in a role that he felt like he needed to fill in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
yeah.
what's his name? What's the pseudo armor dude? What's that guy's name?
Oh, Garland.
Gallon?
Gallon.
Yeah, Gallon.
Gallon
Like suit
is
armor,
That's
dude.
your
What are you
boy,
talking
bro.
about?
That's your boy.
He
That's
also-
crazy.
He's
Gallon-
in suit armor. I'm like, what are you talking about?
He's like the only one in this.
Galland is
He's like made of metal, I guess.
Galland
yeah.
is probably the only one that I think might
evil.
actually
Just be
be
evil.
But he got
Yeah,
clapped
he-
early.
and he's
Yeah.
whack.
He got
He's
his
like
ass
a-
Yeah, okay.
then-
Well,
and then there's
well,
the-
to be fair, if
Bro, he died to his own thing.
But that's the thing is, if Escanor didn't pull up, he probably would have
he went against.
whooped him.
He went against
I
the
mean,
one.
yes, yes.
Like, yeah, he went up
But
against like the.
how do you get
strongest
tricked
member.
into dying from
that's
your own
not-
thing?
He went once. Well, he didn't
He
get
should have
tricked.
stood his ground. He
just
did.
kinda-
He should have stood
he
his
didn't get
ground,
tricked.
but he
just did
ran
it.
away.
Yeah, that's not trick.
You don't stand your ground against the
He was
one,
scared.
bro.
pussy.
You,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you
That's
are
funny.
about it like
Yeah.
he says he is, you stand your ground and you die.
You bought it
Not
until
run
you
away
die.
and get turned to
Listen,
stone.
Listen, hey,
I'll be honest.
hey.
I talk a lot of
Orless.
shit. I talk a lot of shit, but the second I see a gorilla start to have the power of the
Yeah,
sun,
nah, I'm
moving the
fight.
other
Live to
direction.
fight another day. That's
Yeah.
hey, that's
I'm
all I'm
just
saying.
saying.
Yeah. You can't turn to stone.
be
You're fighting another day.
Yeah.
So based on what you're saying, I'm kind of thinking C
Oh,
because
and,
it seems like the whole
and
group.
yeah, I
Snake
was gonna
Shorty.
say,
Snake Shorty is also just evil.
Steak Shorty, she's also just evil. But then there's like the giant guy. He's just a big
Oh
sweetheart.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
And,
And,
then
the
there was
fairy.
the fairy.
Yeah, they
fairy
both were
king.
actively like, actually, you know
He's like,
what?
actually,
I don't
yeah,
want
I
to do
like
this. How
doing
about we
this.
train you to help fight
Yeah.
us, basically?
So
Yeah.
like,
Can we say their F?
Yo,
Oh,
chill.
I feel
wow.
like F isn't fair.
F is too
got
much.
aura.
He wants somebody to be under.
I want
I'll
to
put
say
him in C.
I
I'll
want
put
to say
him in
C
C.
or D.
I'll put him in C.
Okay, because like
Because
they
like
did,
when they
did
show
do a
up,
lot
they
of
still
they
did
still
some. They
did
still
bad
did like
stuff. They did bad
murder like
stuff,
but
like
yeah.
like country like a country of people. So.
Yeah.
It's just that, like I said, most
Like
pretty much
their-
all
their
of them,
motivation
their
wasn't
entire
really there, you
roster,
know what I mean? Yeah.
It was under false pretenses.
Yeah.
and manipulation and shit.
That's all right. We'll put him at C.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I
with
didn't
that.
expect them to go that low. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
me.
I
I
thought
don't
it
think
was
I'm
higher.
biased though. I'm just like,
Facts.
ooh.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like they, like I said, they just basically destroyed countries. They've
Yeah.
like wiped out villages. They're just killing like indiscriminately. But then finding out that like
the
they all
initial
basically
intent
turned.
was
It's
to
also
like
kind of
wipe
their
out
get back
humanity,
too.
but
It's also a little bit kind of their get back from the war whenever they got sealed up.
yeah.
But they were demons already, right?
Yeah, but they're also like
Doing
it
bad
was
stuff?
just like angels versus
Yeah,
whatever.
Demon's more of like a race than it is
Yeah,
like-
than
Well,
it
no,
was
but like
yeah,
they,
yeah.
but more so, I thought they like did bad stuff during that war. I haven't watched Seven
well,
Deadly
I
in
remember
forever.
The angels and the demons.
Yeah,
both
they were
doing
fighting,
bad.
and then the humans
Okay.
got in, and then
Yeah, I
they
mean,
like
the whole
tricked them to
point
do like
of the
this.
show
Yeah.
is to like, oh, by the way, actually, they're both bad, and you should
Yeah.
have a good happy middle.
basically that. Like everybody,
essentially the point of it.
everybody could be good or bad, basically.
Yeah.
Everybody people.
Everybody people.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially the humans.
All right,
Fuck.
yeah, I'm kind of cool with C.
Yeah, no, she's cool.
League of Villains. I put them
With a
in.
name like
This
that,
is
F.
my.
No, I'm kidding.
Nah, the name is kind of ass. I don't want to say too much spoilers, but like
Dr. Doofenshmirtz
Is this
level.
from again?
My hero.
my hero.
Oh shit!
Because like they have caused a lot
I
of
won't lie to you.
destruction.
I won't
They have
lie to
killed
you.
people.
I'm waiting.
Well, no, this isn't about the ranking. This is about just how I feel. This is
Uh-huh.
like I won't like they were like very much so like until like the
The
Like-
last couple arcs.
yeah like they're very much so more like a collection
shit.
of individuals than like a group. Once they like kind of united with
Yeah.
the other
With the
people, then I was
Liberation
like,
Front.
oh, that's a group.
That's-
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a group.
I feel like the League of Villains has like 1.5 people
Low key.
that are really like
Low-key.
evil. Everyone
Yeah.
else is either just sad or being manipulated.
True.
Yeah. So do
like
we
it.
count manipulation as like it doesn't count as much?
Are we including?
Which
Well,
I guess
Reduces
that makes
the
sense.
value,
It
but if
depends
the
on the
act is
scale.
severe
Are we
enough.
including all for one, or because he's not really part of
That's
the group?
one of the people I was considering.
Oh, you say because he's like not really part of the
Because
group.
all for
I mean,
one is
he's
obviously
technically like the
Yeah, oh,
leader
for sure.
of
Yeah,
the-
I'm not going to only because like he didn't create it technically. I think
Shigaraki's.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
technically the one
yeah.
that created it, but then he was also manipulated to kind of somehow give control to All for One.
If we're
Right.
putting all for one in it, I'm willing to do maybe CB. If we're not including all for one, that's got to be like a D. I
Yeah,
feel like.
okay.
Really?
Because like I said, most like without all for one, like because Shigaraki is just being manipulated.
Yeah.
Toga is just like sad and misunderstood, so she acts out to get attention. Dobby
True.
Dobby
Dobby's
is-
evil,
Dobby
but
has daddy
with revenge.
issues.
Yeah.
and like he's like
True-
a bad guy.
I will say true.
Attention as well.
I will say true, and I guess it's a little unfair because we kind of did this like motivations for like the Ten Commandments, but they do also still commit like heinous crimes.
That is true.
They've killed
Yeah.
heroes.
Like, you
Yeah,
want-
they
you want me
be
to put-
murking motherfuckers.
You want me to put a group with Spinner in it as B?
Nah, you're right.
You want me to put a group with the guy with the hat and the robot arm in it as who turns people into marbles?
Nah, you're right.
and, like
Nah,
B.
you're right.
You know
Nah,
what
you're
I'm
right.
saying?
Well, yeah, I definitely don't think they're B. I definitely don't think they're B.
The
No,
person
yeah,
with the racist lips who like I think is a woman, but I'm not sure.
I
You want me to
think-
put that person
I
in B.
If there was like a C minus, like I think they're definitely above Team Rocket, but like under 10 Commandments. I think.
Yeah.
I will. I want to say though,
yes.
Only because like the scale of murder is larger for 10 Commandments,
that's
but they're
true.
like kind of the same in the span of like the group is kind of just a bunch of people who like
Yeah.
are there by
thinking-
circumstance. You know
we're
what I mean?
thinking D.
Nah, I'll still say C, but just
C?
like above Team Rocket, but like under 10 Commandments, I'll say.
Okay.
I have a harder time without All for One putting it at C, but I could say C.
Mhm.
I could say C.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
you
but
said D, right?
See, it's
Okay.
hard
without,
though.
without All for One.
Because
Okay.
I don't want, which it's tough because like it's kind of happened for some of these people or these groups already, but like I don't want one person to kind of
Yeah,
carry, but like
That's true.
that is kind of tough.
yeah.
That's the thing though.
Because the
when
leader
you
is
got,
part of the group, so
Yeah,
technically
like-
you'd have to. Yeah.
like it,
Oh, but if we're including Shigaraki though, because like later on he does some.
That's what I'm
some
saying.
crazy
It's like
shit.
the last couple
also,
last
like,
two arcs.
because of like manipulation
That's-
and some spoilery stuff we can't really get into.
Yeah,
True,
So it's
but the deed itself though, we still have to go back
like,
to
yeah,
that.
but then
like,
you would
do
you would
you-
move the commandments up.
But
because
like,
of that.
do you blame Bucky Barnes for the crimes that he committed?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but that's different though. I feel like Shigaraki still did those things because he wanted to. He was just manipulated into that situation.
It's not 1-to-1,
Yeah,
certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Shigaraki absolutely has some blame.
Yeah.
It's just I feel like putting that on him in full is a little.
I
it's
feel
not
like
100% fair.
hey. All I'm saying is this might be controversial.
Well,
Hey, say it, bro.
All I'm saying is if I'm put in a bad situation, I still choose to make bad decisions in that situation.
That's true.
There are ways to. I don't like just because like, hey. Honestly, I don't know what it's like. My whole family gets clapped. I actually spoilers. I don't know. Clap my whole family. I'm not gonna then go be like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna murder everybody else too. Like I'm not. That's not.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not the logical thing to do. Like that's still on him.
But
Yeah.
no. But it wasn't just that happened, and then he's like, I'm gonna start committing terrorist acts now. It was that happened as a step to more and more manipulation to lead him to doing all these things. Especially with like I said, some spoilery stuff that we can't really get into. Like he's I'm not saying he's a perfect victim.
Yeah. No.
He
but
certainly is still bad.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just that a lot of his a lot of it is orchestrated on
He's passed
behalf
out.
of another.
I guess I didn't mean to like necessarily hone in on him, but also like with Dobby too. Like Dobby, that's all on him.
Yeah, Dobby.
That's
all on him.
Dobby made the active choice to be annoying for attention. So that's,
Yeah.
okay.
It sounds like
I
we're
will-
wandering around C. If you
I
have
will,
Yeah,
I
I'll
will
still
also,
say C.
I will
I
also
still-
put out
yeah.
there a lot of their crimes weren't really that like crazy
That's
until
true.
the last
They'd be
arc or
murdering.
two because it was like let's go bother these kids while they're studying at
Yeah.
school. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, also like what they did like before they joined the league too. Like I think Toga
Are we considering
also like
Yes.
murdered
Are we-
people too.
Are we
That's
considering acts before they joined the group as part of the group's?
Yeah, I don't know
yeah,
if that
that's
counts.
true. It's
Well,
what they
okay,
did.
so
as a
I'm
group.
thinking of like each individually and then
Yeah.
like as a group kind of thing. Like each of their
Oh,
achievements
okay.
and then put them into like a group,
All right, that's fine.
like kind of thing. But
Okay.
I mean, either way, I still think like C's fine. Either way,
yeah,
still think C's fine.
I agree
See,
with C.
if we absolutely
C.
at the highest want to go low B, I'm willing to make
Nah,
that
not
sacrifice.
not
but
low
it doesn't
B,
feel right.
not low B.
The 12 Moons from Demon Slayer.
Ooh,
This
I'm
is
biased,
tough
though.
because a lot of the times the demons,
All of them are like, actually, I don't want to
Yeah.
do this. I just
they became demons. So it's
Yeah.
also one of those manipulation things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
at the same time,
If
some
they
of
be
them
doing
are real,
crazy
some
stuff.
evil motherfuckers, bro. They're
True.
crazy.
Not my boy.
There's like one in particular
Yeah,
who's like
who's
a really
a menace.
menace to society.
Yeah.
So
The rest of
like,
them are just like, I was ugly and I was sad and,
Me, yo, get me a nurse.
and I'm jealous. And
Low
like,
key.
that's largely their motivations.
is the one
There's
Mugen?
also another one
Huh?
that's
not
kind of.
Mugen you're talking about, right?
Huh?
Not. Never mind. Forget it.
What was the one
There's
that's
also
evil?
another. No, there's
Yeah.
another one.
No, it's the pretty
Okay.
one.
That's what I
the one
thought.
that's-
That's what I thought.
There's another
Okay.
one too that's revealed this arc that also was just kind of just evil.
The one that just passed, or you mean the
one
next
that's
arc
about
that's
to
coming?
it's about to
Okay.
pull up.
Gotcha.
Kachow.
Kachiga.
Child.
Don't spoil nothing.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
only
no,
watching
no.
it. I'm not
Talking about
reading
cars,
it.
bro?
Absolutely. I'll tell you after.
Well, describe just like
Evil.
Describe
He tried to ruin his race.
Man, ice. Ooh, how do I like Describe.
Akaza?
Ew.
No, he's already
that's
there.
not
because he's a good. He's basically
Number one?
No. Once again, he's revealed in like this. So yeah.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's kind of icy though.
He's
icy as hell.
He's drippy as hell.
Yeah, but he's also he's
a
like
bitch.
he's basically like Gary Oak,
I
but
need
like
this
if he
next
turned into
season.
anyway.
Gary from Witcher?
What?
No, he said Gary Oak.
Gary Oak.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah.
He said Geralt.
Yeah, I was like,
my
huh?
fault. My fault. Yeah.
So what are we thinking
I'll put
then?
them like BC maybe.
BC.
'Cause they have
You
eaten
say-
a lot of people.
You say BCDC? I was like, that's all like almost all of them.
No, BC.
Oh, okay.
Like that area.
All right, so you're
I would say
okay.
probably certainly above the commander.
Above
If we're
Commanders.
including, like, well, never mind. I'm
Do we
stupid.
think they
Stupid,
beat the
stupid,
Phantom
stupid.
Troop? Because they are technically right now on the low end of things for B.
Yes, I'll say yes.
Only
Think they
because
beat it?
Yes.
only because Phantom Troop's doing it for money.
Yeah, they should be doing it.
I guess
Okay.
they're doing it to survive in a sense, but like
Sometimes.
they're not upset
Sometimes.
about what they're doing. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like homie
Sometimes.
doing all that stuff on the train.
Yeah,
he did that just because he did that because Muzan was like, hey,
For the fuck
bro.
of it, yeah.
Okay. So basically, there's no actual name for this group, but basically everybody that works with Kenjaku. So the plant lady, the octopus, the volcano man.
we're including
Jujutsu
them
Kaisen.
too?
Yeah, because it's more so like people that work with Kenjaku, not during Ghetto's.
I thought it was just Ghetto's.
No, that's why I said Kenjaku.
Oh, well, all I'm saying is, if we're talking just Ghetto's crew, like D or F tier.
No,
Yes.
If we're talking like Jogo and the tree lady,
I forgot her name. I think it starts with an H.
yeah,
But yeah,
like
I'm so bad.
Oh,
with names.
yeah.
So I apologize. People are like, why is he just describing them? He's not naming them.
maybe
Yeah.
like a B or an A, only because like they're really evil.
Yeah, because like Mahito is.
Oh, and Mahito,
he's a part of that, bro. Mahito alone is a
Yeah.
menace.
It's got to be A. I feel
A?
like.
All right, so if
Mahito's
they're
doing a lot
A-
there. And Kenjaku,
Yeah, are they above Espada or?
I refuse to answer. I don't think so personally. That's even like it's like beyond my bias. I don't think they're above Espada.
Given the things they've done,
I might also be kind of like soiled with. Jujutsu Kaisen's,
let's
like, recent
let's because technically that's a spoiler. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
mind.
Above Espada. I don't know because like they were also all kind of like they were strong.
Do we think they're
but they
above?
were strong because we were told that they were strong instead of like them kind
Who,
of
the
really
Espada?
like no the Kenjaku crew.
Yeah, because one of them was kind of piecing it up against like 4 at once.
Yeah,
For,
like,
I
no, you're right. Yeah, that's
Jujutsu
true. That's
Sorcerers.
true. As far as the scale of the
And
world,
the-
they are.
Because like
The
you
fucking
can't count
lava dude,
count the
he's
ones
one
that
of the
went against
strongest,
Gojo.
right?
You're right. Yeah.
That's not
You're
fair.
The lava dude, he's supposed to be like strong as
He's
shit,
like-
He's
right?
he's
Yeah.
considered like insanely strong.
Yeah.
That's why I said don't consider him against Gojo because that's not
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
The average
Yeah,
like
I take that
sorcerer.
back. I
Yeah.
take that back.
All right, so I'll put it there for now. We'll talk about it towards the end because we got one more to go for, and then we'll
I
do
feel
the
like
rearrangement.
that. Maybe I'm going too much off of just like raw power, but I feel like they'd be above the
Laughing
fucking
coffin.
yeah.
I also don't know what their goal really is, though.
Yeah.
Aside from like the great,
It's more of another
Conjoining
thing where they're
whatever
kind of
the
just following one person's goal, but they all kind of have their
What was
things.
Well,
where,
Well,
like,
they want to have like what are they
it was
called
the
again?
it was the
Ghouls? No.
Oh, the like
What's the
cursed spirits,
word?
cursed
Yeah,
whatever.
they
It's not
want like
divergence,
cursed
the
spirits to be
convergence?
like the main.
like the main, yeah.
Yeah.
that's what his
yeah.
goal is. But
Yeah.
like
like why? What does that do?
we don't know because
This is kind
Yeah.
of Gege's problem.
Yeah.
Because even with Sukuna, he's like, Sukuna, during the Heian era, killed the Bushoku clan and decimated the Banjabu clan, all while fighting the Huzimu clan. And it's like, what does all that even mean?
Yeah. Why? Why do
These
I
are-
care?
These are phantom feats.
Yeah,
I don't know what
low-key.
any of that stuff means.
Low-key.
From what I can tell, the main purpose is just to like make like cursed spirits like the dominant species.
that's more so
Like
is
the
it
beginning?
what's the volcano dude's name? You said it earlier.
Yeah.
Jogo.
It's kind of more so his
Oh,
personal
yeah.
goal
You're right,
and
you're right.
outlook on it.
That's
yeah,
true, that's true.
I mean, and I believe that's why they're releasing Sukuna is because he can like wipe out all the humans and then they can become dominant. He's like the leader of the cursed spirits, or whatever. Technically, he's the most powerful. He's our Lord and Savior. That kind of
How
thing.
does one become a jujutsu sorcerer into a cursed spirit? You know what I mean? I want
You have to be that raw.
I just want to. Just for
And then
knowledge.
turn pieces of
Saying
your
for
body
Sukuna?
into a
Huh?
crystal.
You're saying for Sukuna?
Yeah.
I don't understand it either because he
I
was a
mean,
sorcerer,
yeah.
right?
It was just,
it wasn't
he was
a
that-
curse.
He was that
You just
raw.
that. Okay.
Like, he
Had that
just
much
grew
power.
two more
Like his
arms.
cursed
Oh,
energy
yeah.
like corrupted him, and he turned his his piece of his body into cursed objects.
Just his fingers.
Just his fingers. But, and shit like that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't really know because once again, there's like the manga stuff that I don't really like can't take account. So take into account.
Homunculus off Raw Evil, like top C, bottom B, maybe. Like the homunculus are like it's weird.
Aren't they also like were like just some unfortunate stuff happened to them? So
it's
they kind of
unfortunate
like
things, but they're also kind of just like they were created.
yeah.
Evil. Like it feels less impactful because they're not choosing to be evil.
That's true.
That's just their nature.
That's just how they.
Yeah, because they are
It's how they were
sins.
made.
Yeah, they're like following like what the sin they are.
Yeah. So it feels.
That is true.
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like.
Sorry.
Yeah, because that's just like that's just their nature.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like they're doing it on purpose. It's like a human does what a human does because of human nature. They're doing it because it's kind of just
really
how they're built. You know.
So I don't feel comfortable.
That's
putting them super high
that's a
just
good
because
argument.
they're
That's
not like
I didn't think about that.
they got aura though.
That is
True.
true.
They're cool.
True.
Do we think C but like lead the charge?
That's
what I said.
What about
Either
like
top
as
C
far
or
as like
bottom.
acts? What have they done?
What are we doing?
They've killed a lot of people, eaten a lot of people. They themselves, spoilers. I guess you're probably not gonna watch it.
No.
They themselves.
Crazy.
Listen, you shouldn't be so nonchalant about that. That's an L. Okay.
That is
It's
an
a fantastic
amazing.
show.
That's one of the
L.
best
Okay,
animes.
I'm
bro.
okay with
Huh?
that. L.
L.
Light?
Lolliet.
L. Whatever his like last name is. Whatever.
All right, what's
No,
your
it's
point?
His name is L. Lolliet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Spit it out.
So they themselves are made of the souls of like thousands of
Yeah.
people condensed into a rock.
W.
Yeah.
W. Honestly, hell yeah.
I don't know if that's their fault though.
Yeah.
So like,
So
It's
like,
what's used to create them.
yeah.
is that this might be going?
But
We're
they
not talking about
continue
this
to
right now.
murder.
But they're like, do they like feel all those souls or like one person kind of thing?
They themselves
They're
are
one
one
person,
person.
yeah.
Okay, that'd be cool if they're like.
I feel like Seven Deadly has had more impact on the world, in my opinion, or not Seven. Sorry, the
I was like,
Ten
Seven Deadly.
Commandments.
I was about to say, there's no
No.
way you're saying the anime Seven Deadly has
No,
more
no,
impact.
that's not what
yeah, low key.
the
That's
Ten
funny.
Commandments
No.
have more impact on their world than
I don't know because these
disagree.
dudes were kind of causing war in
Yeah,
their
these-
own like
yeah.
across
Specifically
I don't
different
know a lot
nations.
about them, but
What?
So specifically one that I saw, like homie is like manipulating a lot of stuff
Behind
the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's him
Yeah,
with the
these
swords.
actually they're responsible for the actual genocide of a culture.
Yeah, that's also true.
Mm.
So I'm gonna.
I don't know anything about them.
I'm gonna put them above the Ten Commandments because like I don't know. I just feel like the things they do and the way they do act. Yes, it's in their nature, but like I
It's
guess
still bad.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like
they're
the
still
demons, like
Evil's evil.
in
Even if
Seven
they're told to do
Deadly, they were like you said, they were doing their get back, but like I don't know. I feel like Homunculi got to be above them.
I also agree.
I don't know, but I'll say sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, that's why this is hard
Lock it
to
in.
rank off of just raw like an evilness counter because
Deal
it's
or
like
no deal? Deal.
evilness in and of itself is
Yeah.
too subjective to like what's worse, scale versus intent or
Yeah.
Hey, let's go
Or
off for raw drip then.
action.
Let's go off for
Off
raw
the
drip.
drip.
All right,
The
well,
10
we'll just do the
10
whole
commandments
list.
are-
King Rocket number
Ten
one.
No.
Ten Commandments are dropping.
unfortunately.
What?
Yeah.
10 Commandments
10
are probably
Commandments
like, I
are-
think at
Oh,
best
they're
middle of the
not-
road.
No, they
Not
got
that
drippy.
No,
drippy.
sorry, I was talking about specifically between like the
Monster,
the
come on.
homunculi and 10 Commandments.
I mean, that's not fair because one's like a goth group and the other one's just a colorful bunch.
Hey, which one's more drippy?
Homunculi.
I'll be honest, I think greed not
Greed's
that this
got
not that this not that this makes them more drippy than in general, but I think greed solos all of them in terms of drip.
Yeah.
But I don't think that necessarily
But
means that the
overall, though.
homunculus generally. See,
We don't
the
gotta do this right now. My fault. We
Yeah,
don't do this.
we'll figure this
My
out.
fault.
All right, so-
We're on time crunch. I thought.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we're already at.
My fault, gang.
Jesus. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
sorry.
at 148.
Heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, what are we doing
Lock
now?
it
Do we
in.
want to just keep the list as is?
Lock it in. Yeah.
Relax, bro. Let's talk about it for a little bit.
I.
Like I said, he did say it was subjective. I apologize if you don't agree with this.
No,
you know,
I
Let
don't
us know.
apologize.
maybe in the future, you know, I'll have this fleshed out a little bit better.
I don't
I
apologize.
thought I
thought I
had the
Dubois
right- the right
podcast,
thought,
which means it's
but-
facts.
Facts. It's canon.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Oh, get shush.
There you go.
No, you guys shush.
was-
Thank you.
I was
You guys do not shush. You guys speak very loudly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let us
We
know
wanna
what
hear
you
ya.
think. Yeah. And
You
let
know-
us know if you disagree.
Part of me wants to put Sternritter above Akatsuki, but I'm okay with the list as it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and at least they're right next to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like a big change, you know.
Yeah.
But
only
we'll say they're
one-
tied.
The
Oh,
only one
boy.
I would move, I think I would move the
Team
Rocket.
Rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move them too, right there.
Yo.
Does that sound good?
Oh my god! I would move the JJK bad guys up one, but
To S or like
no,
above
no,
Laughing
no,
Coffin?
yeah, above Laughing Coffin. That's the only thing that I think I would do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just
if
due to
if
like
they're
the,
going to
Yeah.
be an A, yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, if they're going to
Okay,
be an A, then
I
yes.
agree because I do think White Cloud are worse than them, but definitely they beat Laughing.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Fair.
I like that.
All right, so we're all
I like
agreeing
that.
with the list.
Stamp it.
Oh,
I need to hear Sean say it. No, I'm kidding.
Yes,
Sorry.
we are all in agreements.
Well,
lucky.
we hope you enjoyed it. Like Veronica said, let us know what you guys think of it. I'm sorry, hopefully you all agree with it, and if you don't, that's fine. But
Make
this
sure
is
you let us
Dubois,
know who's
and our
in
opinion is
your S
final.
tier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our opinion is fact. My bad.
As we have
Yeah.
said multiple times before, we are the final arbiters of any and every opinion-based thing.
Yeah.
put us on the evil tier list.
True.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing evil about that. Oh yeah, you should stop recording it.
About tyranny.
Yes, thank you. Tyranny. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week as always. We are
Oh,
boys.
There it
See
is.
ya.
Bye.